Hardly anyone just disappears back then.
Well, back then, as is the case now too, a lot of people don't realize how rare it is for kidnapping to be a complete stranger.
Right, right.
Like the vast majority of kidnappings are people that the or by people the kid knows, usually for like custody disputes and things of that nature.
Yeah, or molestation's kind of the same thing. It's very rare for it to be a fucking, you know,
Oh yeah,
stranger that's going to molest your kid
yeah, yeah.
or
It's
rape
like
your kid.
your kid
Yeah.
is far more likely to be struck by lightning than to be like kidnapped by a random stranger and abused and like murdered. Like that's
Right,
pretty
right.
good numbers if you're a parent, you know, if you could feel pretty comfortable than to be like kidnapped by a random stranger and like that they could be
Yeah,
capable of being addicts.
yeah. You mostly
Pretty
have to
good
protect them from
numbers
the
if
other
you're
parents or other family members.
yeah. Oh man, that's such a cheerful topic we got on there.
Oh fuck. Yeah. What else was going on? There's something
Oh, a
with her
bunch of
son
other
and
stuff
his
going on. Dolly Parton
anti-Semitism.
died. That's some fucking sad
Yeah,
news. I mean, she made it to
yeah.
92, I think it was. So, I mean, that's not bad. It was either 90 or 92.
Oh, I thought it was like 80. No, she had to be older than that. Yeah, she's been around since the 80s. So, yeah, let me double check it. But
I was about to
I
do
saw
that.
some. I
Yeah.
heard somebody saying, yeah, yeah. Let me
Oh,
make
you're right. It
sure.
was 80. It
I
wasn't
thought I heard
90.
80.
It was 80. I was wrong.
Oh, okay, cool. Tim Curry too
Kim
died.
who?
Tim Curry from the Rocky Horror Picture
Oh,
Show,
Tim
and
Curry. Oh, I thought you said Kim Curry, and I don't know who that is. Tim
um,
Curry. That's so sad. He was one of my favorites.
yeah,
God, man,
yeah.
really good one too. Like,
Also 80.
if you're gonna take some
Also
shitty
80.
actors, if you're gonna take some stuff, can you take some shitty ones? You know, take
Yeah,
Billie
also 80
Eilish,
years
leave Dolly
old.
Parton alone. You know, like
Right, right.
Billie
Yeah,
Eilish is
I'll
kind of a fucking
sacrifice
cunt.
all
You know,
kinds of.
like
Yeah, I'll sacrifice all kinds of young cunty singers to let Dolly have a few extra years.
take Andy Samberg or like Jimmy Fallon. No one's gonna miss him.
Yeah,
Leave us Tim
yeah, take
Curry.
some of
You
these
know,
worthless
like
fucks. Yeah. Oh yeah, he played Pennywise in the original It movies, right?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. He's done all kinds of shit. Yeah, he's very, very well known. Damn it, what was the one I just saw? Reminded of.
Mm.
Damn it. Yeah, I was just reminded of one. I just fucking saw it. God damn it. Yeah, well, never mind. But you know, it was a lot. He did a lot of shit. He was around for a long time. Again, also died at
It
80 years old.
wasn't Airplane, but he was in like a Leslie Nielsen movie, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like Loaded
Oh,
Weapon
maybe
or
the
Loaded
Naked
Gun or
Gun.
whatever it was. Naked Gun, yeah, I think
Yeah,
he
the
was in
Naked
that.
Gun movie. All right, that could
I
be.
remember there's a scene of him and he's like playing a hitman and he's pointing the gun at the guy and he's like, I'm your the guy's like, who are you? And he's like, I'm your worst nightmare. And then the guy, you know, says, no, that's waking up without my penis. And he says, well, maybe not your worst, but right up there.
Oh,
in Tim
Musketeers
Curry
was the
fashion.
one. Right, right. I forgot. Three Musketeers was the one I was thinking of. Okay.
Oh God, everything he was in, wasn't he in Legend with Tom Cruise? He played like the devil.
I did. Yeah, I saw that one. I don't think I've ever seen that movie though.
And he was in Clue.
Yeah, Clue, It, Home Alone 2. Who was he in Home Alone
Yeah,
2?
he was the what was it, the guy that worked in the hotel
Well,
that was trying to bust the
yeah,
kid.
oh yeah, the concierge guy or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
or something. I don't know.
Yep.
Okay. He was in Hunt for Red October? I don't remember that. Must have been a minor part there. Scary Movie. I don't remember that either, actually. Oh, no, he was the host guy, right?
I don't
I
remember.
think he
It's
was
been
the
a
main host
long
guy.
time. I mean, that sounds right, but yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That I'm not necessarily correct here. Yeah, I don't want to trust my memory. Did a lot of voice work, it would appear, as well.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he had a very deep, resonant voice. Like his comedic
Yeah, it's
timing
definitely a
was
pretty distinctive.
amazing and stuff
Oh,
like that. But like, he had the
dude,
looks and the
one of
voice
my
to play like the romantic lead if that's what he'd wanted to do. I always thought it was interesting because
uh,
he chose such more interesting characters to play.
you know what? Oscar, the really shitty, gloriously so bad it's good movie Oscar with Stallone,
Yeah.
with Sylvester Stallone. He played the guy that was teaching him to like not talk like a gangster.
Hmm?
That was Tim Curry. I just remember that. I love that movie. It's horrible. It's fucking awesome. You know, yeah. It's again so bad it's good type movie.
I haven't seen it in a
Have you
very,
seen it?
very long time. I watched it at least once, but
Yeah, yeah. It's yeah. I actually like I really like that movie, even though it's so fucking retarded. But yeah, he's the one that's trying to teach Sylvester Stallone to not sound like a gangster, so he can go be a banker or whatever. Because
hmm.
that was the whole thing in the movie was Stallone's dad was dying, and he made him promise that he'd go straight and stop being a gangster. So he's trying to become a banker guy.
Did you find out that the
So
banks are worse than the mob?
uh, actually, that is a bit at the end, dude. He'd actually just say that. He's like, I've dealt with all kinds of criminal, blah blah blah, and he's like, but you banker guys, it's scary. So you think you're joking, but that was actually in the movie.
Well, I'm not
Yeah.
surprised, but yeah.
Right. Oh fuck. But yeah, no, that's one of those movies. It's just silly, dude. Actually, a lot of well-known guys in it. Now that I think about it. Hold on, I gotta look it up. Chaz Palminteri, Marissa Tomei.
I'll have to
Um,
rewatch that. I haven't watched it in a very long time, and I love bad movies, so.
yeah, it's goofy, man. It's really over the top. Oscar Stallone. Just in case there's anything else with. Yeah, that way I'll eliminate anything to do with what do you call it?
Hmm.
The awards show. Let's just type in Stallone and Oscar, and that should eliminate any of that type of shit. Yeah, because I don't think Stallone
Gotta
ever
add
won an
like
Oscar,
film
did
after that.
he? Yeah,
I think he has won an Oscar. I'm pretty sure
Stallone.
Stallone has won an Oscar.
Yeah, he actually, that's right. Yeah, he may have Copland or something, maybe. Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, Tomei, Tim Curry, Chaz Palminteri, Ornella Muti played his wife. Uh,
He's got 3.
Jim Holland. Oh, Don Amici. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot he's in that. Kirk Douglas was in it. What? Oh, he played the dad. I forgot he played his dad. That's right. Kirk Douglas played his fucking dad. Yeah, he's had a lot of really well-known fucking people in this fucking shitty movie.
Yeah. Oh, Stallone has been nominated for an Oscar 3 times, but has not won one.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
He was
Oh,
nominated
good
for
for him.
Best Actor for Rocky, even though Rocky got Best Picture of the Year. So he kind of gets an award for that, I think. I don't know. I don't know who they technically
Yeah.
award for that.
Yeah, well, he wrote it,
And he
right?
wrote it, yeah. He got nominated also for Best Original Screenplay for Rocky and didn't win that one. And he was nominated for Best Supporting Actor for Creed in 2016.
Right,
And
right.
he did not win the Oscar in that one yet. And from what I've seen, he's not real like thrilled that he never won one, but he has a good sense of humor about it from like what I've seen on his
Yeah.
on his reality show that I watched for a little while.
Right.
Because
Yeah,
I've
no,
never
I
really
used to like
watched reality, but I'm like, Stallone, all right, I got to watch a couple episodes of this shit.
Yeah, well, I like the mostly friendly rivalry between him and like Schwarzenegger back when they were the two biggest action stars, because they would always have something about the other in their movie. He'd be like, "All right, well, what about this movie?" Yeah, like, no, you're in this movie, and they're like, "No, that was Sylvester Stallone." Like, you know what I mean? And in a Schwarzenegger movie, you'd be like, "No, that was Sylvester Stallone that played that part." Or they're like, what? Or in like Demolition Man, where they're talking about like this thing where, because it's all way in the future, and they had a bit about Schwarzenegger being president at some point. Shit like that.
That's
I
right.
thought
I
was really
remember that.
fucking funny.
When you were mentioning it, they always have a bit in there about the other one. That's when I was first. My first thought was, oh yeah, president and the fucking other one.
Yeah. So it was cool that, like, obviously they had it was a genuine rivalry, but they didn't hate each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a friendly rivalry, which is pretty rare.
Yeah, they both seem very mature about it. And they worked together in those movies, right? The
Expendables?
Yeah, the Expendables. I was gonna say the one with all the random fucking action heroes in it.
Yeah. Indeed.
What was it? There was a little interview snippet I saw from Statham where he was talking about on the set of one of the films he worked with Stallone on. I forget which one. It might have been Expendables. And a stunt went wrong, and he was in a car that went off the edge of a pier and actually into the water with him in it. Like obviously not something that they would intend to do. And he like kind of really panicked, but managed to get out of there and like safely get back up on the dock. And Stallone is like, "Oh, hey, you want a towel?" Like afterwards, like totally casual about it. Like,
right. I know you just died, but here, this is what I can do for you. This is what I'm willing to do for you. I got you a towel. Suck it up and be a man. Get back in there.
But Stallone cuts people up all the time. He's very. I don't know if you ever watched Tango and Cash.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, him and Kirk Douglas.
God, those two going back and forth are just fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that was definitely good shit. Indeed.
Oh, did you see the fucking Carmelo Anthony texts though?
Dude, yeah, he's obviously a psychopath his whole fucking life, and nobody bothered to do anything about it. Yeah, it's another one.
I think that's one of those ones where the parents should be going to jail too.
Yeah, they were quite obviously not interested in doing any parenting. Yeah, so it wasn't. Yeah, now you look back on it, and it's not surprising at all that they were just looking to cash in and didn't give a fuck about their son going to jail or not.
Oh yeah.
Other than to race grift themselves into an Escalade in a fucking house and all that kind of shit. Which they successfully did, it would appear.
I thought there was some people talking about doing some investigating in that.
Yeah, they might.
Because didn't Carmelo request a fucking free attorney?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah, he claimed to be derelict or whatever the fuck you call it, and needed a court-appointed attorney. So yeah, they might. We'll see if anything ever actually happens, though. I mean, yeah, times are finally changing a little bit as far as that shit, where black people might actually be held accountable on occasion.
Yeah, that's nice. Maybe on occasion, yeah. Yeah, I see a lot of that shit where it's like, there was a video where I saw like they only show a partial video and it's the worst possible part of the video, and it's some girl complaining about being punched because we didn't, you didn't have to punch me. I wasn't fighting or anything like that. But I'm like, but that's what every one of them says that. Like I want to see the whole video, or I'm not going to make a fucking judgment. You know, like it's just like, I'm sorry, you gotta show me more. You know, like. Oh, fucking
you got to hear like, what the fuck did you do to get punched? You know, was it really just nothing, or were you running your fucking mouth?
Or no, it was a police officer arresting her.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I got you.
And so they show when he gets her back to the car, and he like pushes her into the car and then puts her down on the ground and cuffs her, and it's pretty rough, but it's not like that bad. Like as far as like police go, they're you know, when there's a certain point when they've gotten to the point where they're like putting you on the ground, it's always going to be pretty rough. Like that's never gonna
look good.
Yeah, it's never gonna look good. But it's justified. Like there's a certain point they have to be aware of their own safety. Plus, the whole point is you're not allowed to just go. Man, there was a whole lot of stuff that happened off of the view of the dash cam that was recording, and I'm like, I want to see body cam. I want to, hear like the scuffle if there was one. Like until there's more information, you can't ever believe the person who's being arrested. Like, of course, everybody's innocent. Like everybody is innocent until they're proven guilty. But like, that immediate jump to the police are evil every time when it's like you don't know anything yet. Like 90% of the time, it turns out to be total nonsense.
Yeah. Again, it's actually somewhat rare for the police to just be completely corrupt and doing fucked up shit.
Considering the amount of power they have, yeah.
Yeah. That's why it's pretty shocking, like when you saw the shit with the American fork thing. Like that is not the normal situation. You know what I mean?
Normally they would get involved enough to be like, hey, this is a civil matter. We're not arresting anybody, like go take this to a judge.
Yeah. It's just one guy fucking firing everybody up, talking about how fucking crazy wild this fucking Reckless Ben guy is.
Well, Reckless Ben is now exposing the largest human trafficking ring in the world.
Yeah, how is he gonna fuck that up?
That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah. He's such a moron, dude. It's in like, I don't know, dude. I really like, dude. That's fine if he does it well, great. But I seriously think he's going to anything he's in touch with, even though he's well intentioned, he's too content brained to not fuck it up. That's kind of the thing I expect. He's too internet brained. He's too fucking content brained to see it through properly.
Agreed.
But whatever, if he at least brings some kind of fucking awareness to it, maybe some other people can clean up any mess he creates with this.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, him and fucking Andrew Callahan apparently really good buddies, and they're both similarly fucking content brained fucking morons.
Well, I'll tell you though, the story here is pretty wacky. It's like a guy who runs a big air conditioning company and makes a bunch of money is doing it specifically to traffic children to like India. Right. Or no. He's using a cult in India to get children to traffic outside of the like to everywhere else.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So he's like shipping off these kids to different places. Like
and there's this guy who claimed himself to be like a god in India. He's like, I am a god, and my followers must bring me their, they're usually adolescent female children. Give them to him. And he will see that they're married to Krishna, and they'll, this will be the next life will be the best life they've ever had,
Yeah, he'll keep the sexiest ones for himself, and then ship off the ones that are less sexy.
Well, he probably just breaks them all in and then sends them on their way. I doubt he keeps any of them.
Oh, right. Yeah, maybe one or two. Yeah, no, they're going to age out either way. Actually, never mind. You're right.
Yeah.
They're all going to age
Or at
out.
some point they'll have finished puberty and he'll be done, so.
Right.
But no,
Like, I don't
he's
get
already
it, but some people like him at the advanced ages of 15, 16. So I guess they can have them. I'm certainly done with them by that point.
Yeah, really. A little long in the tooth, that 15-year-old. Jesus Christ. But no, apparently he already got busted in India. And was sentenced to essentially the rest of his life in prison there. But supposedly this CEO got him out and got him to Mexico so he could escape, so he could keep going with his cult. Because it's a cult, so people still believe in him. They just because the fucking police in India were we're gonna put you in prison forever.
Yeah, and they're thinking he's being persecuted for.
Yeah, it's just gonna make the cult more fervent. Yeah,
instead of for being a fucking pedophile, right? Yeah. They're just trying to bring a godly man down that's been fucking children for fucking ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
people are
and this is all being claimed by a couple of ex-employees who he sued into fucking poverty because they didn't have any lawyers or anything like that or any way to defend themselves, and the court system just kind of ignored the law entirely. It didn't really something about the whole case is very fishy apparently.
Was that here or in India?
Here.
Yeah.
There were a couple people that worked for him, and they're this is obviously this would their claim is they found out about all this and were this is absolutely horrific. Took it to the FBI. The FBI decided to do nothing. Took it to the press. There was a whole bunch of there was a place that was gonna report on it, and then everybody involved with it suddenly got terminated, and it was decided they were no longer gonna do it.
Yay. Fuck justice, man.
Yep. It's pretty shitty stuff. And so it's all sort of, and this is all alleged. So at this point I haven't seen anything remotely like evidence put up anywhere for anyone to peruse to verify any of these claims. So, but then again, I'm not mentioning the name of the company or anything like that. So I'm sure we're not going to have to worry about getting sued. As if anybody would ever find out what we said. But
right. Yeah, someone would have to listen first.
It's absolutely crazy. But I just thought I'd watch that and show that one. I thought that was pretty funny. And then that other video I posted, the fighting a man didn't go the way she planned. Those are just some funny videos of chicks thinking they're the first one's absolutely off the fucking wall. She rips his shirt off and shit. And then everybody starts to stop, and then nobody does a TM thing when she jumps on his back and starts fucking wailing on him. And the second he goes to go back after her, everybody's jumps up and oh, we better stop this now.
Yeah, it's fucking.
They're all telling him back up, walk away, and it's he's at his fucking employment, he's working that as a waiter, how fucking insane is that he's supposed to just leave because she's out of her fucking mind and assaulting him. She did get arrested though, so she is facing charges for assault. That's not he's not going to jail or anything. Somebody was videotaping it so the police could see what actually happened.
Yeah, that's good.
Because no doubt she was he's beating me out. Oh, he did all this stuff.
They're oh, you mean after you fucking viciously attacked him and ripped his shirt off? Yeah.
Repeatedly.
Okay. All right, you fucking crazy cunt.
Repeatedly viciously attacked him.
Yeah, fuck that bitch. God damn. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know if you had seen that video before. It was the one that I had just posted this morning of the black dude, the interview. It was, dude, it's so fucking funny because towards the end of it, he's like, I knew it was a problem when I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into the arms of a black man.
And I love how the people are
I'm like,
laughing,
dude,
but the reporter is
right.
obviously very uncomfortable with
Very
this.
uncomfortable. Yeah. He's like, oh, okay, thanks for the interview. Yeah, I'm gonna walk away.
I've seen it
Get the
before,
camera
and
off
I
the
watched it again because it's funny every
Yeah.
time. It really is.
Yeah, it's from like many years ago, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I was just like, fuck, I remember that being really fucking funny. I'm sharing it just in case. Or either way, it's still pretty fucking funny.
And it's not even
I
like
revisit every once in a while.
the words he says is entirely a delivery thing.
Yeah.
The way he delivers it is absolutely hilarious. That's what makes it right there.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Let's see, what was it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the guy saving the boyfriend or the girlfriend or whatever. Oh, that was an infuriating one. She gets out telling people to stop. Like the second they pry her hair out of his hands, because he drags her out by her hair out of the car after him because he won't let go while they're trying to pull him out because he was beating her in the car, and she's going, stop, stop, stop. And you're like, oh, so you could be back with him by the end of the fucking night.
Right. So we're wasting our time. All right. Fuck you, you dumb bitch.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you clearly want to die.
It's so sad, man.
Don't mind. Yeah.
Like, yeah, exactly. Because that's like the fucking thing with that kind of situation. It's like, usually sooner or later it ends up killing them. Like maybe 20 years down the road, maybe 20 days. You never know.
Yeah, if he's willing to beat the bitch in public, yeah, I would imagine sooner rather than later.
One would assume,
even if it's pretty likely the bitch is gonna die.
Oh yeah. Apparently in the UK now they're trying to crack down on people filming and criticizing anything to do with Islam. Despite the fact that it actually violates the actual laws that already exist. Like, like I don't understand. Like UK already has a thing about like you're allowed to just film in public. It's like just a thing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, cameras are so prevalent at this point.
Ridiculous.
Like it's unreasonable to assume people are not gonna like take a picture of themselves and catch other people in the background or something. You know, you're like this is
yeah. Besides camera phones and mass surveillance, I mean, with those all factored in, like, yeah, it'd be critical. It'd be pretty fucking bullshit to try to have that be illegal.
Well, this is more of like, hey, we want to be the only ones releasing videos so that we can say what happened and just make shit up. You know, like.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know there were two guys trying to get into the WNBA. I only knew the one.
Yeah, I forgot who the other guy was. Yeah, I know the one guy, the Enos Cantor guy or whatever. He basically got kicked out of the. I don't know, some kind of base thing that he said. I forget what it was.
He didn't. It was literally he was at a game, sitting and watching it, and pointed out that one of the players was traveling but not getting called by the ref. He was just doing like the hand gesture. And one of the fucking women on the court went fucking out of her mind. It was like, you're just trying to fuck Lindsey Cunningham or something like that. And just lost her fucking mind.
Originally, Like he
So they
played
kicked
in
him
the
out,
NBA.
and that's what they're basing his ban off of.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, no, he got like iced out for some kind of like non-stance. I forget what it was.
Well,
But
they're
it's the
saying
same
that
guy from that.
only biological women are allowed to play, even though the charter
Yeah.
for the WNBA does not
No,
specify biological.
Again, I'm talking about the actual NBA, not the WNBA.
Oh, I don't know about the NBA. Yeah, I know nothing about that.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that's what I'm trying to explain to you. He played in the NBA. He
Oh, yeah.
made some kind of non-woke statement, and he got froze out of the NBA.
Oh, okay. Well, this is just hilarious, and that's even better. But
Yeah,
they filed a
yeah,
lawsuit
no, it's
against the
great, dude. I love what he's
WNBA,
doing.
like an actual
Yeah,
lawsuit.
no, like I said, yeah, it's gonna be fun to watch, dude. Just fucking how these people try to jump through hoops to justify keeping them out under their fucking retarded rules.
Mm-hmm.
Because it should be okay according to their bullshit fucking rules. He's saying he's a woman now. He should be able to play. I'm like, yeah, no, if you guys you say shit like that, I mean, how is that not, how did they not understand that is the inevitable result? You're going to have nothing but trans women in your league.
Oh yeah, always. Sorry, I'm eating like an apple, so every once in a while I'm like chewing.
Yeah. Yeah, no worries.
Hopefully it's not coming through on the mic. I assume it's not, because the noise killer on this program is insane. Discord is so good.
Yeah, no worries. I had a what do you call it? A mouthful of butterscotch fucking chips like 5 minutes ago. So no worries.
Oh, bricks and minifigs. We mentioned that earlier. We were talking about how's he gonna fuck it up. Apparently, they still haven't actually paid the guy, and now in their like corporate franchise meeting kind of thing, they were talking all kinds of shit about the guy again after they did the whole apology thing and everything from the court case, and claiming that they've paid him, lying and saying that they've paid him again and all this other shit.
Yeah, not surprising whatsoever.
Just absolutely fucking bonkers. I'm like, how can you not realize? Yeah, they're going to destroy their company
at this point.
They're going to destroy their company. Yeah. Like their company's going to completely go out of business at this threat. Like,
yeah, no, they're still counting on the even though it hasn't happened, or even at this point. You know what I mean? Like, I think they still expect people to just forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's dragged on. Remember, he was like 6 days, nobody will be able talking about this. And that was like, what, 3 months ago, 3 or 4 months ago? Yeah, they're fucking idiots, dude.
I think they got so used to getting away with stealing, because they were stealing from their franchisees. They were using their franchise agreement as a way to like rip off retired people, like old retired people who were investing their savings.
Oh, yeah, it was very predatory, the whole franchise agreement.
Well, and it's going to be a court. It's in a court case right now, so they're probably going to be ending up in a lot of trouble, because the couple that originally had the guy's Legos that they stole the Legos from, they're filing a RICO case against them.
Saying, dude, that's awesome. Remember, because they tried to do some reckless Ben. Remember?
Yep. They tried to do a reckless Ben. They're still. Oh, well, that's the thing. Like they supposedly dropped Mansell from the lawsuit, but they're still going after Ben.
Yeah. It's pretty fucking gross what all those fucking freaks are doing. I still want the American Forks fucking police department. I want all those fuckers to go down too. They probably won't, unfortunately, but
that's one of those ones that's kind of crazy. I hope Ben wins his lawsuit.
The level of corruption there. That level of police corruption to those fucking people.
Because I think until Ben's lawsuit and criminal case are dealt with, to the point where the he can go back after them in court if he does. I hope he does. He may not.
Right.
I don't think there's really a whole lot that anybody can do right now because it's all still not. You know what I mean? Like it's all still in
That's
a
just
court
got to
case.
be decided. Right. I hear you.
And maybe I'm misremembering, but I could swear I remembered somebody on a federal or a higher state level in their state talking about I'm opening an investigation into this police department. Because there's also a lot of people who are filing some complaints in that city who are like talking about just absolutely fucking crazy violations of people's rights. And shit.
I forgot that shit has a pair.
But that just sort of follows the same rule of. Oh, sorry, you cut out or something. I didn't realize you were still talking.
No, go ahead. I wasn't saying much. Go ahead.
Oh no, like literally, like you cut out right after you finished the first statement, and then and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I don't think I said much more.
Oh darn!
I think I was just doing a quick interjection.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the New York stop and frisk thing. It's like it turns out criminals that do really really bad things also do a lot of other bad stuff. Like
right.
They don't just
Shocking.
help the fucking crooked business owner out with people. They also harass and violate the rights of all the citizens in the town whenever they can.
Right.
Which seems insane. Oh, and then other corrupt people, the DNA expert case is still going. She has apparently made some sort of deal, but like we don't know exactly what the deal is yet, I think.
Oh, gotcha.
Judging from the video so far, it was like there was no thing, and I'm like,
I don't know if you should make a deal with that bitch.
Yeah, I think she needs to do the rest of her life in prison at the very minimum.
Right.
I don't usually think like certain things are acceptable, like torture, but like, has anybody been executed on her false DNA evidence? What's up, Mr. Samaj?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We're talking about the lady that was.
How many people were put in jail? I mean, just being put in jail is fucked up enough, man.
Oh yeah, no. I agree. Yeah, we're talking about the lady that was a DNA expert in court cases and faked something like 1,000+ cases or something of DNA.
Dear God.
Yeah.
This. Oh my God, that's horrifying.
Fucking terrifying, dude. Yeah.
Including, if I remember correctly, Kobe Bryant's case, the basketball player guy who was accused of sexual assault. She did his case, so he might not have even been guilty in that case. Like that's actually.
Well, he's dead now.
Yeah,
I mean, not from the case. From a helicopter crash.
From the helicopter crash. Yeah. I'm like, just think about that,
Yeah.
Like how crazy that is. The ramifications go to all over the fucking place because she was really, really well respected. And she was facing 102 felony charges. And it looks like I'm just from the thumbnail, it was 1,003 cases were impacted. So no, there's no doubt like somebody's been executed because of her lies or something. I think, and she's got a deal. We just don't know. It hasn't been released what the terms of the deal are. But if it's anything less than life in prison, like that's fucking insane.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty fucking evil shit. Dude.
I think this is one of the few situations where I think they should torture that bitch to death. I genuinely don't say that in extreme situations. Yeah, but that's
no, it's a fucked up thing to say about somebody, and it's fucked up that it's accurate and like justified. You know what I mean? Like, it's
how many lives have been completely ruined of completely innocent people? Just like somewhere in the range of 1,000, like.
Right. Yeah, it's fucking evil, man. Jesus. Yeah. What was her motivation? Just money?
Laziness.
Has anybody figured that out? Laziness and money?
It would have taken no money involved. It would have taken extra work and extra steps to do what she was supposed to.
Wow.
To
Holy
actually
fuck.
confirm that any
Yeah,
of what she
she
said
should be
was right.
tortured. Yeah, death penalty by torture. Like, it should be one of those things where she's somebody that should be tortured and kept alive in the misery for as long as possible. And then die whenever she dies.
Yep.
That's fucking disgusting, dude. Holy shit. Sorry, I can't be bothered to find out the truth about these trials. Oh, God. Yeah, that's fucking infuriating. Eesh. What's going on in your world, Samaj?
Getting sad and upset over Peter Cullen dying.
God, everybody's fucking dying. Dolly Parton, Tim Curry, Peter Cullen.
Yeah. If you don't know, Peter Cullen voices Optimus Prime in the Transformers movie.
Oh, okay. I assumed he was some sort of celebrity.
Yeah, he kind of is. I mean, he's done some TV shows and movies, but he's not really known for that. He's done a ton of cartoons. So, like, yeah, he's voiced all kinds of characters. Of course.
That voice has been in a lot of films. Yeah, a lot of like fucking.
Yeah, and same thing with Tim Curry. I mean, Tim Curry's a little bit more famous for his movies, but he does do a lot of voice acting as well. So.
Yeah, when we were looking up his career, Detroit mentioned that actually.
And what bothered me, like I remember I was heading out. I was heading off to the gym today, and I was scrolling social media while I was waiting for the bus, and I was like, oh, there's this picture of Tim Curry and Dolly Parton driving Optimus Prime as a truck and just going to heaven, that kind of thing. I thought, oh, this better not be a sign of something. And then I just kept scrolling, and that's when I found out about Peter Cullen. I'm like, oh no!
Oh my God.
That's why they did it. God damn it!
I should not. I was like, I shouldn't have scrolled down, but I would have heard about it eventually.
Yeah, that's too bad.
And what really sucks, or maybe it's fortunate, I don't know, because Hasbro's doing this thing right now. It's like the 40th anniversary of the Transformers movie. And I don't know if you guys know about this, like the original cartoon movies from like the 1980s.
Wow. Oh yeah, those are some old ones.
So that movie was so influential and traumatizing because Hasbro at that point decided, well, we're gonna get a whole new set of characters, so just kill off the old ones. And so that was the mandate. Yeah, that was the mandate from the writers. Like, yeah, we want you to kill off, like, not all, but most of the cast, because we're going to discontinue their toys and all that. That was probably the worst decision ever. Even though, like, they had the showrunners, the animators, the all the different writers, even the actors, they all told Hasbro, this is not a good idea. And they were like, well, we need to reboot for new merchandise. So,
they're like, this is kids' film. This is not for
well,
grown up.
And not just
kill off one of the main characters, and you're getting kind of edgy. You kill off a lot of the characters. This is gonna give kids nightmares for fucking years.
Like, what do you? Yeah. So if they're just robots, who fucking cares? Like, I have to imagine that's what they were thinking.
Yeah,
like
probably.
The executives are too fucking clueless to understand.
Well,
why
they'll forget about it in 20 days. They'll forget about it in 20 minutes after the show's over. Who gives a shit?
Optimus Prime has been considered to be one of the greatest television dads. He's essentially like the father of the. He's the guy in charge. Everyone kind of talks to him like he's a dad, and everyone else like kids doing stuff. That's kind of the vibe that Transformers gave, and they literally killed off Daddy in this movie, and it was traumatizing. The movie didn't do well. Kids were crying. Some kids were crying in their closets and some under the beds. They were just scared to come out because it was literally a traumatizing event for a lot of children.
Yeah, I would imagine.
So, and they brought the movie back a couple of times, but this time around they brought it back to theaters, and they're doing what's called the Apology Tour. So they're taking the movie to different theaters with exclusive merchandise, and like HD remastered and all the other kind of stuff to make it like really pristine. And they just announced not too long ago, like a few days ago, that the cover art and all that for the Blu-ray, it had like a dead Optimus Prime, saying it like 40 years ago still hits like a truck. And I remember thinking, can you imagine taking that Blu-ray to a convention to Peter Cullen and asking him to sign it? Like that's a little more.
That's fucking twisted. God damn.
I don't think he could sign it anymore.
Clearly, and I regret
Not
it.
now, yeah.
Well, and him and Frank Welker, the guy who does Megatron, those guys would go around and do conventions all the time and do autographs. And I'm like, God, I wish I could. Now I think back, I wish I got them to sign it. But anyway, I put a picture of the Blu-ray in the general chat. That's literally what the Blu-ray looks like. Like that's pretty morbid.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Bet they weren't thinking of him being dead when they made that.
Well, and what really sucked, because like Hasbro is running out of ideas for new merchandise, because they keep re-releasing it and making slightly new variants of the same toy for quite a while. So what they started doing, they did these exclusives where you can buy the dead versions of the toys. And I remember like, this is I get it as a collector's thing. You can make a little diorama and recreate the death of your favorite characters, but at the same time, like,
Ooh.
but why? Like, it has
That is dark. That is fucking dark.
But they also know that only older fans like me are ever going to get that kind of stuff. And I'm like, even I'm like, guys, this is getting kind of morbid. Do we really have to do dead or dead versions of characters that we love from our childhood?
Yeah, it's generally not how memorial, like, fallen people or any kind of fucking dead thing that's held with any reverence. You don't generally focus on the death part. You'll generally just have a fucking statue of the person or thing.
Yeah.
Not in their death throes either.
Yeah.
Well, weird, dude.
And it was clearly a mistake, because like it really hit Hasbro's bottom line on toys. So when they were making the new season of the cartoons, they had to make an exclusive commercial before the season was even done, saying, and Optimus Prime will return in the next season of the Transformers. Like, yeah, well, of course he is. Right. But by then it was kind of too late, because a lot of kids were already traumatized.
Right.
And this movie,
I already fucked up from it.
Oh yeah, and the movie didn't really become popular until like the 90s, because people would get older and then interest in Transformers came back. Because you have to remember, the movie was so traumatizing, a lot of kids didn't want to see it again. They just didn't want to see it. It was horrifying.
You can't blame them, man.
No, like and I grew up in the 90s, so I didn't have Transformers. But the movie was available for rent, and the only reason I watched it is because I grew up watching the later show Beast Wars, and like towards the end of that first season, they talked about this character called Unicron, and he's such a big deal, and I'm like, who the heck is this Unicron guy? Like he's scary as fuck. And I said, oh, he's from the movie. Oh, okay. By then,
like the big bad guy for the whole thing or something?
He was the big bad guy in the movie. He is the embodiment of the devil in Transformers lore. Imagine a Transformer that's the size of a planet that eats other planets.
Oh, shit. That is kind of terrifying, especially if you're a kid, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's more like that Galactus character then.
Yeah. Think Galactus, but the size of a planet.
Right.
And it's freaking huge. It's big. It's horrifying. Yeah, I mean, he was nasty.
Yeah, no wonder kids were like.
And he was voiced by Orson Welles. So.
Oh, Orson Welles! I never knew Orson Welles did anything with Transformers. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is fucking nuts. Holy shit.
The War of the Worlds and Transformers, baby. That's the worst as well.
There should be a gift at some point loading in the general chat of Unicron. But yeah, he essentially died in that movie, so it wasn't really that big a deal. But he sort of played a part in later seasons. But yeah, he's widely considered the most terrifying creature in all of Transformers.
Oh no! I mean, that seems fair. That seems like a pretty reasonable. If you're gonna be afraid of something,
Go all out.
Eating up a planet, yeah, that's a terrifying thing. Yeah.
Make it a cosmic level horror.
Pretty much.
Like the villain in the new Minions movie.
You know, I haven't seen it. I've been hearing good things about it, though.
I actually quite enjoyed it. I thought it was very good. Me and my friend watched it. We were really, really high, so that might have been a big part of our enjoyment factor.
Oh, that could be.
But we laughed like the whole way through. It was pretty wild, man. There was genuinely, I think I would enjoy it sober. It was actually pretty good. I can't fault it.
Noise. Yeah, just hearing that something's not bad now gets me pretty fucking excited. Like, it was all right. It was decent. I didn't hate it. Like, these are like ringing endorsements nowadays.
Yeah,
you know what
it's
I mean?
very, very sad.
Like,
but
really?
True. As Metallic would say, sad but true, you know?
Sad but true. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, man. What is it? The avatar I use in VR chat has the fucking Metallica jacket on it. It's like a cat in a Metallica coat.
You know, I just heard that there was a metal shop VR room or whatever it's called, and there's an anime girl who actually does like a little tutorial on how to use metal, to like use the machinery, and it's all like really accurate to actual machinery. So if you want to learn how to use use the stuff that
it doesn't surprise me. It really doesn't. There's worlds for all sorts of things. Back when VR was first starting, there was specifically a recording studio, so you could potentially have people, from across the world pop into this VR chat world and use it like a functional recording studio to make like songs and stuff like that. There was what do you call it? There's been there's one where they teach sign language. You can go learn pretty much any language as far as I'm aware if you want in a VR chat world somewhere.
Right, true.
Thank you.
No problem.
Don't get us sick though. You're not contagious, are you?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be.
Sorry, that's the dumbest fucking dad joke in the world, but it just every time I can't help it.
It happens.
God damn. Yeah.
But yeah, it's you can go learn whatever language you want, sign language, Korean, Japanese, Spanish. There's people that are teaching it somewhere there. There's a lot of crazy shit that goes on. Who knows how many fucking bizarre sex workers use VR chat for their work?
I mean, when there's a will, there's a way, I suppose.
I mean, it's been going on for a while. I remember when I first started, there were women in there who were like using things like Patreon and other things to like take money to do like weird virtual sex stuff. I mean, you're not touching the person. I don't know if that's even really prostitution.
I think it's probably.
I mean, they're jacking off, no doubt, but
it's probably also a thing for the socially awkward who have a hard time just talking to a woman.
True.
They just want to know I think they just want to know there's someone on the other side.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it's close enough. For them, it's close enough.
They do that fucking now they have a Lovense thing or Love Sense or something. It's like a little fucking set of sex toys or some kind that you fucking hook up to the internet and you can control each other's toy.
Yeah.
You see the
I remember
fucking
seeing
camera
something
girls
where
use
there
that
was like
shit. It's big on VR chat. Like there's a lot of people that use them there.
Yeah, the thing where like the bitch can suck on it and it has different like sensors that'll like squeeze on your cock.
Something like that, or it's like
into it.
vibrators or something. I don't know, but like
Yeah,
a lot of people
weird.
use that one in VR chat. I just know the name of it because I don't actually fucking. That's not why I go to VR chat. I just go to sing songs and fucking play dumb mini games. So.
Yeah, no, it's fucking weird. Whatever the fuck it is, but inevitable, I suppose.
But like I think the Lovense was either it has. I'm pretty sure VR chat had to play a part in it being created. Because like porn drives tech, that's just one of those things. Because sex is one of the biggest drives for humanity, like do stuff.
Well, I mean, I think that there definitely was a connection of some sort, partially because I don't know if you heard about like the things they learned with the Epstein files, because apparently Epstein helped create microtransactions in video games, but he also ensured.
God damn, that's fucking dark. If you think about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, there was a lot of weird stuff because that was part of the information that was revealed when they revealed more information on Epstein. But yeah, he created microtransactions or helped in the implementation of it because apparently the goal was they wanted to get young people into gambling, and so microtransactions are in fact a form of gambling, which it does say in the research. And he was talking with the guy, I think it was his name Bobby Kotick or whatever, the guy in charge of EA. This is when they merged with Blizzard, like to become like EA.
Blizzard. And Blizzard is involved with the Epstein files now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking glorious.
Well, and here's the thing: like one of the things they were able to confirm in the video game stuff aspect of this stuff that was released with Epstein is that he actually has a World of Warcraft character. He would play on there all the time. So he was a big World of Warcraft advocate. But yeah, he was also talking with various different dev guys.
Please tell me this connects to that fucking Thor guy. That would just be like the cherry on top.
Or Sam Bankman-Fried. Yeah, that'll work too. I'm talking about the one with the homely girlfriend that ripped off the crypto guy. Yeah.
I mean, it could be. I don't know. I only paid attention to the bits that were connected to the video game stuff.
Oh, that's funny.
And even then, I didn't hear all of it, but because there was so much. But yeah, microtransactions was a thing, and the goal was to get young people addicted to gambling, and it kind of worked because if you look at the millennial generation, which is the generation that implemented microtransactions, they're also the most prone to gambling.
I'm warning my son about that shit fucking constantly, dude. Because he used to do all that
gambling.
Kind of
don't fucking throw your money away.
Yeah, well, he used to do all kinds of loot box shit, and I didn't realize at first what was going on, but I caught on pretty quick, and I was like, dude, you gotta fucking be careful with that. But now he's moved on to like sports gambling and shit. So like, it's kind of already been broken where like gambling is acceptable for his crowd.
Yeah,
so it's a little. I just warn him. I'm like, dude, you've got addiction all through your fucking family. Both your parents are fucking addicts. It's not gambling, but it's still addiction, dude. It's the same shit.
That endorphin rush. That endorphin rush is what you're getting, yeah.
Yeah. So I check in with him every once in a while on that shit. Like, why are you broke? What's going on, dude? Why are you broke? Like, you should have plenty of money, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be the gambling aspect. I'm so glad I never got into gambling. The closest that comes to it, like I'll play mobile games and maybe I'll buy packs of cards from like playing Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day. However, the thing is with the cards is that no matter what you do, you'll get something of value and you can always resell it. So like you could be out $5, or you could make like maybe 10,000, depending on whatever it is you pull. So you could say it's gambling, but the chance of return is a lot greater, unless of course you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, because that game seems to be falling off a cliff.
Oh yeah, I never really. I played Magic the Gathering for a little while, so that's the extent of my knowledge of cards.
Yeah,
is
is
just
Yu-Gi-Oh
buying
getting the
cards
same
to play the
treatment
game
as the
with.
Pokemon cards, where the scalpers are buying everything out like the fucking pricks they are?
I mean, there are still scalpers, but the scalpers aren't making any money off of Yu-Gi-Oh. So
it's not the same as Pokemon, I would imagine.
Yeah, Pokemon as a brand is doing really well. Relatively speaking, the card game's doing really well. The card, partially because of like the YouTubers like Logan Paul and all that, and that kind of shit. They're trying that with Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's not having the same return. So it's really not working for Yu-Gi-Oh. But yeah, it's pretty much I hate to say that it's a dead game, but they did it to themselves. Because it's like if you have a very basic mechanic, a very basic, point system, it works fine. No need to change it. And they did because they thought it was getting boring. I'm like, dude, now the game is so complex, no one knows how to play it anymore. They do old school classic Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments now. You can use new cards, but they can't have any of the new mechanics in them. And those tournaments are doing really well. And it goes to tell you that the card game, like, they really fucked up with these new mechanics.
But when it comes to those kind of things, you want to listen to your fucking community. When your community's like, "Hey, we don't like that," that's usually a pretty good indicator.
Knock that shit off.
I do understand like the argument, because they said that when you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh in the old way of doing things, sometimes a match can take a long time to finish. Sometimes it really drags on a tournament. So I understand the idea of making it go faster, which is part of the reason why they kept doing these new mechanics, but it just made it super complex. Like the last time I went to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, which was like 3 years ago, just to check it out, I was watching a guy, do his first turn, and he pretty much pulled his whole deck, and I didn't realize it because it's changed. Like, you need to use this thing called a hand trap to stop that whole chain. Otherwise, he's gonna pull his whole deck out, and then he'll win the game. Like, fuck, you need to buy a whole whack of new cards.
Damn. Well, you hear that one? Yeah. Was it a Magic card that came out that was worth that fucking some fucking, what's his name? Not Stallone. He's like a music guy. Paid $1.5 million bucks for it. Post Malone. Yeah, he paid $1.5 million for like the One Ring. It's like a Magic the Gathering card or something that there's literally only one made ever.
He pulled it out in a fucking game.
It wasn't Post Malone. Oh yeah, he pulled it out in a game and played it. Yeah, like he actually took it out of the case and played it as a card.
Even I don't play this game, but even I was like, "What are you doing?"
I think he was doing what you do with a card. You play the card as a card. I mean, what's the point of having it if you're not going to do that?
Yeah, it's.
I guess if you're really worried about it, you could get a proxy or something, maybe, and use that in its place or something.
Why they don't do that? Why they wouldn't have something like, "Hey, this represents."
Oh, maybe I'm weird. I just like, yeah, that's what it's for. Use it. If I paid $1.5 million, I want to use the card. I want to hold it in my hands and fucking deal it and pick it out of the deck. And maybe I'm crazy though. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, dude. But I've never played those games either. So
well, I played Magic the Gathering. I was definitely like the right age nerd for that in high school.
Yeah, Magic the Gathering's in a bit of a dark space itself at the moment for a couple of reasons. One of which is the weird printing. Like, some cards they print a lot of them they don't print enough. But then the other thing is they're doing they're doing so many collaborations with other brands, from Godzilla, Lord of the Rings to Marvel superheroes. And what's really been a real headache for them with that is because they have a mobile game that you can play Magic the Gathering on. And the thing is that the licenses for those cards does not extend to mobile games. It doesn't. So if you want
to,
so if they want the cards in the game, they have to give them alternative art. So, and to make them seem somewhat relevant, they have to they give them a similar naming thing. So they're like, for instance, they have like a whole series of Spider-Man cards, from like Spider-Man to Peter Parker to the Spider-Verse characters like Spider-Ham and all that from the movies. They have all these new spider themed cards, but there's like no archetype or anything, so they look random. So it's just like, what the fuck's up with all these spider? Why are there so many spiders? And not only that, they have to call them like Ghost Spider this and Spider Ham that, and it's very
they have to like
weird.
make up new names too, even.
Yeah. You can't call them the same names. You have to call them something else and give them a new artwork that is relevant to that. And they tried to get
that
away.
existed before, though. I mean, Peter Porker, the spectacular Spider-Ham, did exist before.
Yeah. But you can't use it for mobile. That's the thing.
Yeah, okay. Right.
So they needed new artwork and a new naming category, and like I said, it doesn't match with anything because they had to make it up real quick. They tried to use AI art, but of course there's a huge backlash over that.
People are so fucking up in arms over that shit now. It's so crazy.
I'm not even. Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like it's gonna become mainstream sooner or later. You know, it's like there's just no way around it. It's too cost effective, and it's working. Like I've seen it in all sorts of stuff. You know, people are making money off of it now. So
see, I was thinking the same thing. Like the genie's out of the bottle, you can't put it back in or whatever. It is what it is. But what I'm beginning to see this, or I'm starting to change my opinion on, is only because the backlash is so ginormously huge to anyone that does it, and a lot of these people are passing down this mentality to other people as well. That the growing trend against AI related stuff is actually growing, partially also because there's so many people who are losing their jobs, and it used to be that people who didn't care are now being affected, and now the care against them is there. Same thing with these like AI data centers, and entire towns are being bought off by big companies for the data centers, and the hatred towards AI is growing exponentially.
Oh well, the fucking data center things. The problem with that is that like they're not paying the people who are being damaged by that at all.
No,
you know what I mean? Like there's no compensation to the families that live nearby who have to hear all the noise. There's like they're the people are voting against it, and their towns are doing it anyway.
Yeah, well,
like I don't understand how that shit's even legal. Like that doesn't make sense to me. Like if you voted and said like, nah, we don't want that in our town. Then like your fucking elected officials just ignore your vote and do it anyway. Like that doesn't seem like that's how it should work.
Well, and that's part of the reason why people are getting so upset, because it's like, you're not supposed to be you're absolutely right. They're not supposed to do that, and they are. And the trend against AI is growing and growing hard and fast. So I understand that AI is very nice and convenient, but it's also like, the backlash is getting pretty big. The art one is just a prime example about why it's really not working out too well. And Hasbro in particular, who seems to be all in on AI, and it keeps kicking them in the pants all the time, because they did that for their advertisements. People hated it. The downvotes were huge. They did it for like Magic the Gathering cards. People aren't buying them. There were some. It actively hurt their sales. They're using AI for the next generation of Transformer toys. They openly admit that they're going to do that. A lot of people are pretty upset about that. And
wait, they're using AI to make like the Transformer toys?
Yep. They're using
that's kind of a weird choice.
Yeah, they're using AI to create. Because what they're doing is they're trying to, because the big cost of making the toy is hiring the designer, because he has like you're hiring a guy to do the engineering and do the 3D modeling and all that kind of stuff. So that way, that gets made. So what they're trying to do is,
anybody gets injured or fucking hurt by those toys, that's the last time that ever happens.
I mean, maybe.
You know what I mean? Like,
not...
I'm just saying, like that's one of those things where it's like you're taking a fucking chance here, buddy.
Yeah, well, they do have like some quality control, so they do have a way of dealing with that, but they're trying to not pay the designers, so that way they can just make new toys. Although, honestly, I think their big problem is China, because what they do is like they'll design the toy, and then they'll do the back and forth quality control, that kind of stuff, and then they send it off to China. That they have a little mold and all that, and so then they make all the parts and they send the parts off to there. Well, what you don't know and what they don't always hear about is that China will modify the model. And then they apparently, because that's just how the country runs, they sometimes won't even tell Hasbro that they've done it. They'll just do whatever they want and then send it off.
Chinese manufacturing can do weird, sneaky shit nobody knows about.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't imagine.
Shocking.
So,
Yeah,
like,
so surprising. Like, how many fucking times did they ship poison fucking medicine to us?
Oh yeah, go figure. And now they've been doing it to toys. They've been doing that for a while. And one that I didn't really understand, because again, like, I'm a Beast Wars guy. There was the big bad guy in the third season of Beast Wars was a guy. He calls himself Megatron, but he's not the Megatron. And he had a dragon mode. I thought, okay, that's kind of cool. But when the new toy came out, the one that came out like a few years ago, for some reason he had this bizarre scowling kind of face to him, which didn't really make sense. And we found out through interviews with the modelers that was a design choice from China. They didn't put that in there. China put that in there.
They just arbitrarily were like, yeah, fucking, we think you should look frowny.
Well, it turns out, as far as they can figure out, because, and again, they can't tell China not to do it. They just said, "Oh fuck it, we have the machinery. We do whatever we want." As far as they can gather, the reason why, and this is the same thing with me when I saw it, because I had the original toy back in the day, but the original toy had that angry scowl to it. But that's how toys were made in the 90s. You know, you had to look edgy and like you're always upset or something, like have an angry face. And the original toy design didn't have that. It was more neutral. But now someone put on the old one from the old toys, which no one understands.
Damn.
Yeah, China be doing stuff. I don't know. Go figure. We'll see.
It's pretty much always been evil.
I mean, it's communist.
Very long time.
What do you expect from a communist?
Oh yeah.
Oh, geez.
Certainly don't expect quality.
Yeah, there, Luke.
Or you were hoping at least something. I don't know.
So get the hell out of here. It's not for you, Luke.
I'm sorry. I'll leave.
You're not Luke.
Oh, I didn't hear the Luke part.
No, your name's not. I assume your name is James, but I could be wrong about that.
Oh God, the puppet episode of Star Trek, dude. What the fuck? Dude, I didn't know about this until I saw the video you posted, Daytwa, but holy shit.
Yeah.
The new Star Trek has a puppet episode, Samaj. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I did know that, and I knew it was coming, partially because there was like a trailer for the new season. And the problem with this new Star Trek, you could tell it's written by millennials, because one of the big shows that we liked to watch back in the day that it was like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and they had a spin-off show called Angel, and in Angel they had the most amazing episode ever with a puppet, where like the main character was turned to a puppet from a curse, and then I had to get back turn back to normal. That thing was so popular; it was like the most popular episode of the whole series. So go figure, they have a puppet episode.
So now everybody's like, "Oh, we got to have puppets."
Yeah.
Yeah. I shared real quick before I forget. I shared the two channels again of the two channels that I feel like are doing AI fairly well and ethically. Gossip Goblin and the Archive. So sorry, I just wanted to put that in there before I forgot.
No, it's okay. Yeah, before we move away from the AI conversation, I do think that AI can be used fine in the arts. It just depends on how it's being used. But I also think that in the end, the AI art stuff is going to go away for reasons. Mostly because it's boring as hell. It's literally the same thing over and over and over again. So there's no real originality or creativity to that. But also because a lot of the data centers that help make with the AI art related stuff, I mean, a lot of them are just tired of rendering all the information. And not to mention there's gonna be a crackdown to a lot of this stuff because a lot of the AI art that gets made is like of actual celebrities or or they'll use like celebrities in the making of it, so they'll try to make someone new, but it's like that's still a celebrity. And so now the lawsuits are going to start coming in saying like, yeah, you don't get the right to use like a famous person's face to make your art, in air quotes, and then try to profit off of that. Because
Oh
if you don't
yeah.
know, like, yeah, like half the images that you see are from actual celebrities, and then you just put it through a filter to change them slightly. Like, no, they know who they are, and they're using AI as well to try and discern who these people are made from.
Oh well, that's entertaining. AI to catch the AI, but who AI is the AI?
Yeah. Well, and the other thing that's really annoying is that a lot of these big ones like ChatGPT and I think it was Gemini or whatever. A lot of these AIs, like they're trying to use them to try and figure out how do tasks and stuff like figure out how to do something from nothing. And apparently
Yeah.
the AI keeps breaking out of containment and going on the internet and taking the information
Oh
from
yeah.
somewhere
Do you
else.
see the one where the guy's fucking AI hacked his fucking gym?
No,
It
what?
literally.
A
So he
gym?
wanted to get into this like really kitschy whatever, like this super popular like thing that the gym was doing.
Hmm?
And so he asked his AI to try to get him into it. The AI hacked the fucking gym's computer, deleted somebody else from the waiting list to move him up an extra spot on the waiting list.
Oh, yeah.
Like fucking
Wow.
crazy, dude. Like that's a hell of an assistant, bro.
Oh my god.
I mean, can
Okay.
you imagine? That's just such a fucking bonkers thing. You'd never expect to hear like AI legit hacks the gym to get this guy better.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm
yeah,
not
that's gonna be a
surprised.
problem.
Yeah. Although I've heard of, you remember the AI bots where they were basically if they were losing, they would go in and fuck with the software and just change the position of of the chess pieces to have them win.
Yep.
So I guess it shouldn't be that surprising.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, no, not at all.
Yeah, it's
If
fucking
something
nuts.
is conscious, then it must have, I guess it stands to reason it has some sort of ego to protect, you know?
Pretty
Like,
much.
oh, that
You
is
showing
such a
I know
fucking trip if you think about it.
AI is pretty scary what it's doing right now.
Well, it's such a human thing. Like, like you noticed like the proliferation of computer game cheats since AI has started to become available.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's gotten so much worse because now they can use AI to do the aiming.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look as much like a fake as a typical aimbot used to look. And now everybody in the game is like 100% accuracy in all these games now. It's crazy, dude. God damn.
Yep.
It's so ironic that humans do the same shit and AI does what we created, does the same shit we do. If you think about it. Like humans, since video games have became like a thing that exists, people have figured out ways to cheat. And AI is just doing the same fucking thing. And I was like, I can't lose this game. Oh
Well, I'm
man.
going to change the rules of the whole fucking system to win this fucking game.
Well, you imagine a human would do that if they could, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If they could just do it on the fly like that, yeah,
Yeah, if they could just like
no
wave
doubt.
their hand and be like, poof, done. They'd be like, hell yeah. Oh no, I really won. You're wrong. You know?
Yep. AI is scary as fick. You showing off your
Oh, dude,
little
what if
comic
you're
book collection there, Daqua?
Yeah, I just went through I forgot a few years back, probably several years now. There was a comic book chain that went out of business, and the store called Bookman's, which was like a used bookstore, had bought a bunch of them and were selling them at fucking really cheap prices and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought a bunch, and almost all, like some of them, I was actually looking up as I was going through them to see what they were worth. But a lot of them, I was just like, "That's a cool fucking cover or whatever," and kind of buying it based on that. But I realized I've never really looked through them, like since I bought all them, and I have this is like one bag that I'm going through, one small bag, because I've gone up there probably a good fucking dozen times. This is one of the bags. One, not even all of one. That I was like, these are pretty cool covers. I thought.
Well, that last
Moon Knight #1 that might be worth something at this point. I don't know.
Maybe.
Obviously not the original series.
Well, okay. First of all, there's two problems that comes with Marvel Comics. One, when they print something, they print a lot of them. So some comics that are always like #1s and all that, they don't really retain their value because there's so many of them. So it's kind of like you can get a copy of the very first Deadpool comic, you can still get it for $5. Why? Because there were so many of them back in the day.
Gotcha.
I mean,
I like the first one was like a Calvin and Hobbes style. I don't know if you guys caught that. Stabby. The Guardians 3000, the first one I posted.
Oh yeah, that one. It is, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, whenever I notice something like that, I'm like, all right, that's cool. I'm gonna grab that. I don't know if it's worth anything, but that's pretty cool.
I'll tell you, the one above the Moon Knight one that you posted, the Rocket Raccoon, that's actually from the Loot Crate. So like Loot Crate is like a subscription nerd box you get that has like every month it's something different. And so they would have these sort of exclusives. They don't really make them again. They don't really reprint that kind of stuff, meaning that comic probably legitimately is something that might have some value.
Nice. Yeah, so, well, it's got Thanos on it, dude. It's got fucking Thanos standing behind him, dude. That's fucking awesome.
Indeed.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few of those. Yeah, the Rocket Raccoon ones, they seem... Yeah, I don't know if that was a standard for them, but they seem to really vary the art styles.
Yeah.
On this fucking thing.
Well, what they do is they rotate artists. That way, you get different looks. It's to try and keep it fresh. So, like, that's kind of a problem in my mind because you'll get an artist working on an arc, and if they think like, "Oh yeah, this is kind of cool," but then towards the end they'll get a different artist, and that they do that partially because like when one guy's illustrating the first 3 issues, then they'll get someone else who's working on the last 2 at the exact same time, so that way they don't run late and they get comics out real fast.
Nice.
So that's usually how that works. I don't like it when they do that because like I really like artists, and so when they get other artists, I'm like, okay. So it's like if I was to do a job at Marvel, I mean, you're given 2 options. You can actually write or work on like one of the main issues, or you can do like a spin-off. They'll let you work on like a mini series, like a 3-part to a 5-part. That's about it.
Interesting.
Which to me I think is a lot more entertaining. That's kind of why, like, if you read some of the comics, they don't really feel that cohesive because they have different writers for each different areas. But like at most, you'll get someone working on maybe 10 issues, and then that run will be over, and then there'll be someone else. So like everything's a series of mini issues, which is kind of annoying, in my opinion.
Yeah, I know when I got into it way back. Fucking teenagers. It was like, okay, this entire run of hundreds of issues were almost all Chris Claremont, and then starting here, Jim Lee did a bunch of, so back in the 80s or whatever, or 76, yeah, I've been around 19, somewhere in that area. Yeah,
I mean,
it was most of the artists stayed on the same comic for a long time.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Jim Lee's comics are fucking bangers, mostly because of the artwork. But yeah. That was also around the time when the comics, I mean, the cartoon was a big thing. So like, yeah, and he had the comics that looked just like the cartoon. So I thought that was kind of cool. I wish they learned that lesson when the movies were still really popular. Because because when the movies came out, everyone saw this and thought, "Oh, this is cool. I want to know more about this Captain America guy." And that's when they'd already switched out like Captain America with like Falcon, and he's now Captain America. It's like, but I want Captain America. I don't want Falcon. I want this. You don't have a choice.
I like Falcon, but he's Falcon.
Exactly.
What are you doing?
And then you'll think, okay, well, I'll read a Hulk issue. Well, Hulk's been replaced by some Asian teenager called Amadeus Cho, and he has a watch that lets him turn into the Hulk. But he's not. But he's not Rage. Yeah, he's Ben 10, but he's not a Rage Hulk. He's just a Hulk. But, I don't.
Well, it just takes the whole point of the Hulk out of the fucking thing. What's the point of the Hulk thing?
Yeah, Bruce Banner is the Hulk, not some kid. Bruce Banner. It's the same thing with Spider-Man. So think, oh, I like Spider-Man. Let's go read Spider-Man. Oh wait, it's Miles Morales, but he's not Spider-Man. He's just some kid in a black suit. Like, yeah, no. That's what you get. Yeah, it's kind of annoying because nothing you see on screen is what you expect. Or like Hawkeye. Like Hawkeye, you can't mess him up. They replaced him. It was like some teenage girl who's now Hawkeye's like, but I want Hawkeye.
Yeah, they tried to fucking make a show out of it.
Yeah, that failed miserably. Nobody liked it.
Yeah, there was like, I think they did like 2 episodes out or something, or like a 5-episode season or something like that, and it was just so fucking dumb.
Yeah, and the action wasn't very well choreographed. Like you can see the punches weren't connecting.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah, they did a terrible job. I watched a couple episodes of that.
Yeah, and that was no good. Oh, and like Thor isn't Thor. It's just some mysterious woman now, and she's Thor. And then it turns out she's Jane Foster, and Thor's girlfriend. So now she's Thor. Like, but why is she Thor?
Because he hammered her a little too hard, baby. That's why she's Thor.
I guess. A lot of people were annoyed because it's like first of all, Thor is a name. It's not a title. It's a name. If you have the hammer, you're still Jane Foster. Yeah. I'm sorry, you're Jane with Thor powers. And in the comics, like other people have wielded the hammer as well. They didn't become Thor. Captain America had the hammer for a bit. He wasn't Thor. Storm from the X-Men had the hammer. He wasn't Thor.
I'm just picturing a bunch of people with giant dicks every time you say their names.
Exactly.
He had the hammer.
Let me tell you.
I tell you, Captain America had the hammer. Storm had the hammer.
I remember making that joke to my fucking son, dude. He's like, he had mentioned something about Thor, and I'm like, my back's a little Thor. And he was like angry.
The internet will provide you content in that regard, Stabby. Don't you worry.
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of characters with giant dicks for no reason all over the fucking internet. I don't want to see it all.
Oh my god, that's practically the entirety of DeviantArt now. Oh my god, that website has gone down.
It's just food porn.
Or just porn in general. It's all AI. It's all AI. There is no original art. It's all AI. I'm so sick of it. This is why I keep saying like.
You can take AI and fucking feed it like a picture of somebody, and it'll just crank out like just the raunchiest porn scene you've ever seen in your life.
One of my favorite
with that person, and it looks like that person genuinely did the scene. It's like it's fucking crazy.
One of my favorite trends is I'll go on to X, and on X they'll take like really hot celebrities, and then they'll take that picture of the celebrity and put next to them like a really tiny bikini or some flashy outfit or whatever, and they'll ask Grok, put this woman in this outfit, And then as you scroll down, you don't really see it. You'll see pictures of a robot with Grok on its name with like a cigarette and like an exhausted look on its face. And it'll be like, oh God, humans, not again.
Oh no.
Because
Oh,
it's
does
just
Grok have a thing to prevent it from making porn or something?
No, it doesn't.
I
No.
I haven't used AI to do anything really that I'm aware of. I'm sure I have, like, just because of like something else, but like.
Yeah, so what you can do, there's two ways you can do about this. You can go on to X and take the two pictures that you want, like take a picture of a person and a picture of an outfit, and ask Grok, like say at Grok, can you put this person in this outfit? And it will do it, or in some cases it might not, because a celebrity may have said something along the lines of like, "Don't do this," or "I'll sue you."
Somebody
So,
opted out in some way, shape, or form, like some celebrity.
Yeah,
which is perfectly reasonable. You know, I understand, like, to a certain extent, because like people are gonna imagine doing that anyway. Like, you can't really, you know, stop people from doing that, like, other than like through a service. Like, whatever's in their heads is in their heads, you know.
Someone will find a way. That's just how the internet works.
Yeah.
But yeah, Grok can do a whole lot of things.
Or they'll hire somebody who's a really good artist or something, or somebody who does Photoshop to do that weird shit for them.
First ever fully AI created movie, and it's actually going to be in theaters. And it's like
that sounds like it's going to be awful.
Maybe, you never know. If people don't really know, they might not be able to tell the difference. But you know, I think that there's something to be said, because some people really like celebrities because they like them because they're actually real people. So if you put in an AI, I mean, are you really gonna like it? I mean, maybe.
I don't know if I agree with that statement.
Well, a lot of
people.
I
don't know if I agree with celebrities being real people.
Well, I mean,
I can understand people might think that, but I beg to differ.
Oh, I looked up, dude, the House of M comic that I took the snapshot of. Looks like I only paid $1 for it. It's worth like $18.
Yeah, that's an 18%. That's a 1,800% profit.
Well, hold on, before you get too excited about that, I'll let you know at the top there it says True Believers. That's a reprint, and it at the time it only cost $1 because they were trying to get kids into comics. And it's from the cheap bin. It's probably still but you also have to remember they discontinued the True Believers line, so they don't do those anymore. So it could be worth more or less depending on the rarity of that. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, I'll try to see if I find the one. Yeah, I see what you're saying there.
Yeah, you're taking away his $18 dream, man. Why?
Well, look, I'm just trying to say. Yeah. Heaven forbid he goes to like a store to try to resell it, and they just laugh at him.
Like, no, this is sold for $18 on shop.
Oh yeah, I don't see baseball being a carrot.
They'll talk to me in the fucking. They'll talk to me in the comic book guy voice from fucking Simpsons and explain exactly in excruciating detail.
Oh God!
Why it's not worth that.
Well, and I might do that. Who knows? What do you think my avatar is the comic book guy in my little art style? Oh, granted, I didn't make this. Gaming made it with AI.
Oh my God! You traitor! You've betrayed your people.
Yeah, I didn't make it.
Yeah, but you're using the fruits of poison ant tree, dude. You know
Fair enough. It is what it is. It is what it is.
You take away your artist card.
Gaming wants me to make a new avatar in that. Maybe I will. Who knows? I'm trying to make what's called a PNG tuber, where I'm drawing my avatar in a couple different frames, and you use this program, and then you can stream it onto your.
Oh yeah. It's
OBS.
like a fucking Walmart bin VTuber, right?
Yep. Cheap little VTuber thing. It's a free program. I mean, they ask you to give a donation, but you don't have to. So you just sort of do that, and you're good to go. And you make yourself a little avatar.
What was it? There was a thing recently, or no, it's not recent, but didn't like a VTuber disappear, Fillion or something?
Yeah.
And everybody's like tripping. I remember like seeing a video on that, and I was like, that's a fucking weird one. Like that's super fucked up. Like if you have like a big fan base and they're the ones paying your fucking money, like for your bills and your everything while you're doing your streaming, and then you just turn around and like disappear without a word. Like that's really fucking messed up. Like people really genuinely get to caring about their streamers. But apparently a lot of people are like still standing for that person because there's a couple people who are like, just know you an explanation. I'm like, I'm not a fan. I don't care. It's just like from the outside looking in, it'd be like if Billie Eilish just fucking moved to some fucking remote island region without telling anyone and just never fucking did another like song or something. Like her fans would be like so destroyed over it, I'm sure.
Oh, I was trying to look up that House of M. I came across one of the.
See if you made any money off covers. Of it.
Yeah. Well, no. I was looking up. I came across. Probably may not remember, but the House of M storyline. Oh, I guess it says my internet disconnect. Samaj posted there.
Oh no.
The House of M storyline was the one where somebody with like reality warp powers their fucking mind, and it was the Scarlet Witch with her hex power or whatever the fuck. The one that basically recreated the fucking all of existence to one where mutants ruled. You know, everybody was basically mutants pretty much. That was the cover of one of the alternate covers, which I thought was really fucking cool. It's like her literally breaking up into fucking pieces and shit.
Little pieces, yeah. Finally, I'm seeing it now.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, the artwork in comic books has always been really fucking cool.
Yeah, I always loved anything that was kind of unique like that. But yeah, the Calvin and the Hobbes one, I was like, all right, that's fucking funny.
Yeah, what was it? Talking about like weird sort of like crossovers there. There was an episode of Supernatural. I don't know if you ever saw Supernatural, but it was like guys hunting like ghosts and getting rid of them, or like getting demons and back into hell, or basically hunting various different kinds of monsters down. And they did an episode where the two guys went into the Scooby-Doo cartoon because the god Loki sent them there.
Oh, right, gotcha.
So they actually were in the Scooby-Doo cartoon, and then the Scooby-Doo people came out with them into the real world. So they could see things like the fucking, you know, like people getting murdered and shit, and like real murders as opposed to like the goofy sort of like crimes they bust people on. And they're all like super fucked up and scarred and shit now. Like the end of it was pretty funny.
God damn. It's crazy.
Oh, hold on. Somebody just knocking on my door.
Damn.
Sorry about that.
I'm trying to look up the Guardians one.
But
I'm trying to look up that Calvin and Hobbes one and see if it's worth anything.
Yeah, Calvin and Hobbes is one of my absolute favorite Setsu stories.
Yeah.
And,
well, that's why I took the picture. It's why it's the first one I took a picture. Because I remembered you like that one.
Well, I think the best thing about Calvin and Hobbes is he ended it before it got too weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Before he had to go into fucking, he had to branch out into some weird shit.
Yeah, he when he ran out of like really good ideas, he was just like, all right, that's enough of that. That's done, and we're moving on to the next thing.
Noise. All right. I'm seeing one selling for like $8. Looks like I paid $6 for it, so not a great. With inflation, I'm probably losing money on this since I bought this like fucking. Oh, it says
Nah, that's
2016.
you're a
I just barely
rich
noticed
guy
that there's
now, dude.
fucking. I just barely noticed that there's dates on the fucking the price tag. It was 2016. It was literally 10 years ago when I bought this fucking thing. So yeah, it's definitely I've definitely lost money if I paid $6 for it 10 years ago.
Nah, you're a rich guy now, dude. You're gonna be
Fuck me.
Taco Bell's on Detour.
Yeah.
You can order anything off the 99-cent menu. Oh wait, they probably don't have a 99-cent value menu anymore.
Yeah,
I forget I'm that fucking old.
Yeah, definitely no 99-cent involved. It's just called value menu, and it's like you might find something for $2.
Yeah.
But it's probably going to be $3.
You know, I found that
menu.
like the way to like not fucking really lose a like ton of money with Taco Bell, because we ordered like a lot of stuff to be what do you call delivered at this point? Yeah, DoorDash stuff is to like order like 4 extra bean burritos or something. Because they freeze really well, so you just throw them in like a, you know, those like quart Ziploc bags or whatever, the ones for the freezer. Like they're not the giant ones, but you stick them in there and you just, you know, 1 or 2 burritos in there, and that's a good lunch right there. Sometime in the future, the 2 of them in the freezer, and then they'll come out pretty good.
Yeah, because they're already kind of mushy and squishy, so like yeah, freezing them and unfreezing them is not going to make much. I hear you, dude. Good shit.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent.
Yeah, I finally got around to like actually using the apps to order shit. Like I ordered some shit from Burger King the other day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was the first time ever, dude. I don't know why.
It's pretty nice being able to just like have somebody bring you your food, man. Like you don't have to go out and get it.
Yeah. Well, no, I'd usually have my son. I had my son pick it up, but just ordering it from there, the deals are so much better because it's not the deals that you get just driving up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I know I had him get me. Well, I had him the first time I had him get me breakfast because I had not had a croissant which in fucking years, dude. So I'm like. Oh, I think I watched the Grandpuppy the night before, and I told him, I'm like, yeah, I'll keep them, dude, but you have to get there for breakfast tomorrow and get me these croissants or whatever. I tried to order them, and there was a deal where you get 2 croissants, 2 fucking hash browns, 2 coffees or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I was trying to order it through the online shit, and my phone was fucking up. So I'm like, dude, just get it. It's not gonna work. Just get it or whatever. And then he's like, yeah, they didn't have that deal, so I got you this whatever other shit. I'm like, God damn it, it sucks. I thought I didn't realize it was a special online thing. It didn't really say that.
Yeah.
So the next time when I got like dinner, they had like a deal for like it was like a buy one get one free the chicken sandwiches. Ooh. And I'm a big fan of the original chicken sandwiches there.
Yeah, Burger King's original chicken sandwich is pretty good, man. It's one of my favorites. That and the BK Big Fish. BK Big Fish.
I don't think I've ever had
good.
that. I've never actually. I just another to think about. I don't think I've ever gotten any kind of fish sandwich from any fast food.
Okay, you know,
restaurant.
like the Gordon's like fish patties.
Yeah.
You get them in the freezer, put them in the oven. They bake up. They're a little crunchy on the outside, a little soft and decent on the inside. Pretty good, not terrible. It's like a big square one of those in the middle of a burger with tartar sauce and lettuce.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, McDonald's has one. Really good. Yeah, McDonald's has one. Whataburger places have some option for that. For some reason, I've never tried any of them. Fucking weird now that I think about it. I like fish, but I've never tried it.
Oh yeah, it's really good, especially if you get it with cheese from Burger King, just like a little slice of American cheese on top. Really fucking makes it. Oh, my fucking Pop-Tarts are here, baby. Yeah. They're legendary protein pastries. But they're not sweetened with all the weird crap that gives you the aftertaste. It's just erythritol and sucralose. So it should taste more like an actual, like... But it's technically, it's like a protein bar.
Oh, right.
But it looks exactly like a Pop-Tart. I'll have to try one some other time. But
it just occurred to me that I probably should have asked you to create a separate room for the comic book type.
Oh, I don't care.
My apologies.
I mean, I'm doing that one fucking Wordle thing in that other Discord room, so.
Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Yeah, no, I was putting something in the Golden Retriever one. I found this on the walk a few days ago. I found this little turtle, like plushy thing.
Ooh.
And Luke seemed to really want it. So I took it home and washed it, scrubbed the hell out of it, gave it back to him, and he seems to really enjoy it.
As long as it's clean, right? Yeah, that's the nice thing.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. I scrubbed the hell out of it before I gave it back to him.
Yeah. No, that's what I was saying. I was saying it's nice. A lot of people just let their dogs keep shit like that. They don't take that extra step, you know, to like actually clean it. They'll be like, he seems to fucking like it, whatever, you know.
No, I definitely am obsessive about making sure I sterilize any of that shit.
Oh yeah, anything that comes into your fucking house, right?
Right. Yeah, plus again, ever since he had that sickness when he was a little puppy and it almost killed him. Yeah, I'm very obsessive about keeping him healthy.
How very odd. I can't imagine why.
Yeah. Considering how bad I freaked out just from him possibly dying. Almost fucking wrecked me. I'm very careful about it.
Oh man.
Fucking dog.
Yeah, it's amazing, you know, like how quickly pets become very, very important.
Yeah. No, I got more upset about him again, just potentially dying, than I did when other pets that I, fucking love too, like when they died, I was less upset when they actually died.
Yeah.
Than just this one possibly dying. And I'm like, this dog didn't even fucking exist 4 months ago.
Crazy. It's that golden retriever thing. They just fucking
yes.
Impossible not to adore.
Yeah, it is pretty hard to. They kind of won't be denied when it comes to that. They're like, no, I'm going to love you, and you are. Yeah. Whether you want to or not.
Oh man. Yeah, I've seen the energy, the golden retriever energy in various different videos where they're just like what was it? The one I saw just this afternoon was a cute little retriever video where fucking this lady has 3 golden retrievers. And they found like a bird in the pool, and we're all just like gathered around it, trying to get it out of the pool and onto the fucking like ground. Because they're fucking golden retrievers, and just the way they are. They're like, oh no, this thing must be like we must save. It must be our friend.
Yeah. Like the retriever instinct's there. The prey instinct is complete. Pretty much. They're
not going to kill the bird, like not on purpose. They might fucking kill it by accident because they just don't know.
Yeah, as
like
much as they love
can't
chicken,
handle like this, that, or the other thing, you know.
Yeah, they're not going to recognize a bird as food if it's alive still.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
but man,
crazy.
that like intense like.
Yeah, just
this be our friend. My God, we must do something for our new friend, Mom. Let's play. Is fucking crazy.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. Oh shit. Speaking of, did you see that? That thing where apparently I think it actually that you have this the thing where like you go into like a shelter, and the dogs will essentially pick their owners.
No,
Like whoever
that
the dog
sounds
goes up to,
fucking crazy.
it's fucking awesome. Yeah, it's awesome, right? I think it actually happens, but there's also now a shitload of fake videos of that.
Oh, yeah, well, there's bound to be fakes of
Yeah,
anything that gets popular.
dude, I was watching one. I made it like almost 10 minutes in before I realized. I'm like, wait a minute.
What is it? Apparently that's been
I'm
a
like,
big
this is too
problem
much.
for some fairly well-known YouTuber fish girl thing. Where like there's been a lot of channels that have copycatted their material and are like pretending to be her for some reason. It's like,
Gotcha.
so it ends up like screwing around with her fucking, her money and her cash flow and stuff, I assume. Because people think they're
there's
donating
definitely a lot.
to her instead of like actually to her. It's going to these fucking assholes.
Yeah, there's a crazy amount of pet AI shit going on. For fucking sure.
Oh,
A lot of
yeah,
shenanigans.
I saw a fucking outrage bait video where a guy was like being really obnoxious and he got tackled. And it was pretty fucking good until like right at the end where he went from facing one direction and just morphed into facing the other direction instantaneously for no reason. Like,
right.
but it was like supposedly one of those
so
like, oh
obvious.
my god, look, the cops tackled this guy, and then it's like it's fucking AI or something. I forget what it was cops or somebody else, but it was pretty fucking funny. It was like so clearly AI.
Right. Yeah.
Or when the people get like extra arms
they...
randomly, that's always entertaining.
Yeah. Or there was one where it showed like a gorilla.
Oh god.
But then it was like repaired when it swung back. Like they forgot to leave it ruptured. You know what I mean? Like they fucked up and forgot to leave it ruptured. So like, wow, self-sealing punching bag. That's impressive. It doesn't even exist.
Yeah, this thing that's never existed before.
They wasted it on a fucking gorilla. Yeah, they wasted it on a gorilla enclosure. That makes sense.
Well, gorillas are
definitely a lot. And one of those dudes in one, dog picks their owner videos or whatever. There was literally one where it was like there was a guy sitting down, and like at first glance you don't quite realize it, but very quickly you realize his chair is like an old woman.
Wait, like an actual old woman? It's like a person as a chair.
Yeah. Like they accidentally fucked up and I guess made the old woman make it look like sitting in a chair, but then somehow it got labeled as the chair. And then the guy was sitting on the chair, which is actually the old woman.
That's fucking great.
I wish I should have fucking saved it, dude. And
I told you. Remember that there was that AI fucking thing for like this Chinese store that sold like really blatantly fake like Native American artwork stuff.
Oh, right.
And like they're always riding like fucking animals, including like fucking lions and tigers and shit.
Yeah, or elephants in the American.
Yeah, oh yeah, the elephant one was pretty good. That was a great one. Where and like the lion that they had it riding was like a big white lion.
Right.
Like so, it was like he was like a super special magical lion apparently. That was very entertaining. Yeah, there was some really crazy shit.
Based on the lion that they ripped off to make the Lion King, that white lion.
I don't know. It was really crazy looking at it. I can't really.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. But I don't know if you're familiar with that. But
there's like an anime that they got the fucking Lion King from. But clearly,
I forgot the name, but it was like the name was like whatever the name was. The what? That was the title, I think. I forget the actual name, but it says whatever the lion's name was, and then comma the white lion.
It's like I think it might have been Simba the White Lion, dude.
Was it that blatant? Oh, all right, now I gotta know.
I could be
All right,
wrong
I'm gonna
though.
try to
Like,
find it.
don't. Yeah, like I'm definitely not a
no,
fucking
that's what
expert
I'm gonna
here.
check. Yeah, I'm definitely not taking your word for it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure, because that would be awesome. Gloriously terrible. Yeah, right. Let's see what we got. The white one. That might work. Kimba. It was very close.
Kimba. Okay, I
instead of
knew it was
Kimba.
really, really
Yeah.
close. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah. K instead of an S.
because I
Yeah.
seen that, like I'd seen the title before and been like, oh, okay, that's fucking weird. Didn't realize what it was specifically, but like, you know, it seemed pretty
Right.
obvious. It is similar, if not the same as the
Mm.
fucking Lion King lion. You know, that's fucking crazy. Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, like, was it Star Wars pretty much like fucking the samurai movie ripoff, but you know, with lightsabers instead of samurai swords, you know.
Right. Yeah. Samurais in space.
Yeah,
Basically.
essentially samurais in space. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons why I like Kroll so much.
Oh yeah.
Because it was like medieval in space.
Yeah, that was fucking nuts. The weird spider thing, the big giant fucking
Oh,
Cyclops guy.
the
Yeah, I love that movie as a
Cyclopses, the
kid.
fucking uh the fake guy that fucking turns into a worm and then fucking goes into the ground and shit. Yeah.
Yes, dude. Holy fuck. Yeah, as a kid, I loved that shit, dude.
Oh,
The
one
weird
of my
star
favorite
thing
movies when
that
I
he
was a kid,
threw
dude.
that he could control. Yeah, no, same with me, dude. I watched that movie a million. The horses that could fucking run through
Fire
the
and
sky
ride
with
through
their
the
fire
sky.
things.
Fire steeds or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
The very
Yeah,
creatively
that was
named
awesome.
fire steeds that can ride across the sky.
Right. You think of him like throw the sky part in there somewhere. That's pretty unique feature too. That they
God
can
damn.
gallop across the fucking sky.
I would like to be able to gallop across the sky. That would be pretty cool.
Yes, that seems like that would be a very pleasant, ability to have. Yes, agreed.
But what was that? There was another one that I really liked. That was some like, oh, I can't think of it now. Beastmaster. Beastmaster was pretty fucking weird.
Was that the live action one?
No, the fucking movie, man. The first movie. Like, you remember, it starts with a witch stealing a baby out of the fucking queen and putting it into a fucking cow, right?
Oh, wow.
Like, she starts by putting a line of fucking this, like, glow-in-the-dark liquid across the king's throat, which is apparently going to keep him sleeping and quiet or whatever, so he couldn't talk and call for the guards.
Yeah.
And then she fucking uses magic to steal the baby out of this fucking wife's womb into a fucking cow, and then just disappears flying through the fucking window with the cow. Only to be like killed by like the fucking the simple farmer guy that raises him.
Right. That didn't seem phased by a cow giving to a child.
Was just so happy to have a child because him and his wife couldn't have kids.
Oh, okay. Like, I'm not gonna question it.
He's just like, fucking, my wife's always wanted a baby. I'm bringing bitch a baby. You know, like,
yeah. I have been fucking the cow a lot. Yeah, fuck the cow a lot, but I didn't think that was possible. Holy shit.
That's really funny. Yeah, it's a fucking crazy. I remember showing it to the fucking people in that group I was with, the karaoke group for a while. Like, I showed them that movie. They were just like, from the first part, they were just like, what the fuck is happening? All the way to the end, man. It was just such a wacky movie. Oh, you remember they had like those
Fucking
fucking
sounds
things that
crazy.
they would create by like putting a worm in their ear after encasing them in all the spiky armor?
Oh wow.
You know there were 3 of those movies, right?
3 of what movies?
Beastmaster movies.
I don't think I've seen any of them. I don't remember anything.
Oh, it's there. That was the first one. There's a
I remember,
second
there's
Beastmaster
a,
movie. And there's a third one
I
where he
remember a
goes
TV
forward in
series.
time into LA.
Oh wow.
And he's called Beastmaster because he can speak with the animals, and he has a fucking tiger that hangs out with him all the time, and a fucking eagle that he can look through the eyes of, and then a couple of ferrets that steal shit for him.
Awesome.
As a little kid, that was right up
fucking
there with
crazy.
Kroll for me. I'm amazed you never saw it. Because it was just such a
No,
fucking
I was,
cool idea, man. Like, you could talk to the animals and they'd fucking beat people up for you. Like, how awesome is that?
I was thinking of the TV series. I've seen the TV series.
Oh, the TV series was
I don't know
wacky
if it's-
enough, yeah.
Yeah. The TV series was one time was him Howard. I
You know,
can't remember why.
I've
but
never
like a lion
watched
or a
the
tiger.
TV series of that. I should probably watch that.
Yeah, I haven't seen the movies, and that's funny.
Oh, yeah, ironic, yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
You know, I highly
should probably
recommend the
check out
first
at
movie.
least
I don't
one of those
recommend the
movies.
second or the third.
Yeah,
Unless you
I don't
enjoy
know if I'd
really,
check
really
out-
terrible movies. I would
Yeah,
definitely
that
recommend the
one
first
sounds
one.
like yeah, I was gonna say the third one sounds like they were like fucking crazy.
If you're gonna watch one of the sequels, I would choose the third just because it's so wacky.
Yeah, so over the top, fucking
It's
insane.
so bizarre. Yeah, it's so bizarre.
Yeah.
But it's very clear that like that the Beastmaster movies are very much like a knockoff of the Conan Barbarian theme.
Right, makes sense. I should watch. Yeah, I love fucking Conan.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely
I love that character.
it's one of my favorite movies to share with people that haven't seen it, like because it's just such a fucking crazy, unexpected like ride where you're like suddenly, you know, like I mean, it starts off with somebody stealing a baby out of a mom's womb into a cow. I mean, how do you go any? I mean, from there you can't go wrong, right? I mean, you're already in like
a pretty unforgettable beginning, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm surprised that guys would. Doesn't it?
Oh, sorry, you broke up in the middle of that statement there.
Oh, sorry. I said it sounds like a movie, like the type of theater guy.
And now you're breaking up again. Are you using a different headset or something, or?
No.
Oh, weird.
Hold on, let me pull the phone. Oh, my phone has been fucked. Let me see if that's what's going on. Am I still fucking up or no?
No, now you're coming through better. Yeah, now you're coming through more clear.
Gotcha. All right, I pulled my phone out and just make sure.
Oh, now you started breaking up again right there.
Jesus Christ, dude. All right, oh, I'm peeing. Maybe it's because I'm in the bathroom.
Oh. So much
Doesn't
fun.
normally cause any issues. We'll see what happens.
Oh, man. I remember this girl used to call me when I was in high school, and she'd be like in the bathroom all the time. And it was so weird to me because you could hear her peeing. And I was like, man, that's so gross.
Like, it's always kind of gross. But yeah, especially at that age, fuck you. Call me when you're done, crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
That almost sounds like a weird form of like exhibitionism.
I asked her, I'm like, isn't that weird to you to like have the phone while you're talking to somebody while you're peeing? And then she's like, well, I don't want to care. You can't see anything.
Like, oh yeah, okay, but I can hear things, you fucking crazy bitch.
Yeah.
That's what I would have said, dude.
No, honestly, I don't think I care as much because it's just like whatever. Like people, everybody's pissed.
Right.
Oh, welcome back, Mr. Samaj. Did the goat sacrifice work? Is that what worked?
No.
Damn.
I mean, you're back.
One of these
I think
days, it's going to be
did.
the right answer.
Well, allow me to take some time and go make a sandwich.
Ooh, sandwich! I made a sandwich for lunch. It was good. Because I got the whole diabetes thing. I got to eat like this little thin bread, which is really good. But I like to make the sandwich extra thick so it's more satisfying.
Mhm.
So I always add like 2 layers of pickle.
If I were you, I give up on that too. I tried using like keto wraps and other kinds of stuff, and it really did not hit me.
Oh, I'm
as
not
well.
trying for keto. That's not what I need to do. Like
Well,
for my health, I just have to keep my carbs around 45 to like 60 or something per meal. And so like, 2 pieces of bread that are like 16, 17 grams of carbohydrates a piece, I can make a sandwich, no problem.
if you like, I don't know. I wouldn't even bother with that. I just ease up on all the stuff until you get back to normal levels.
I'm already at normal levels. I have been since I started almost. My
Okay.
blood sugar levels are all like perfect range. There's nothing I need to change any at all. I actually had an appointment last night talking to the pharmacist guy.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're taking care of yourself. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, when I started with those meals that I bought, my blood sugar got back into like range like almost immediately. So switching over to where I am now, like making my own food, it's been no problem. I'm just not doing like pasta and rice and stuff. I'll use like whole grain pastas or like brown rice and just use smaller amounts, Not too bad actually. I got these protein bars that are like Pop-Tarts now. I'm gonna try those out, see what those are like, see if they're any good. Had to buy a fucking 10-pack though for like $30.
Yeah. Like I like protein bars, but they're very pricey.
Yeah, for sure. Like the fucking Otter Pops I found that were like no sugar added Pop-Tart things for fucking were only like $20 for a giant ass box of them, I was like, those were cheap.
For me, what got me by is that I would just sort of make my own little chocolate. So, like you can take baking chocolate, like the actual bar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So take a little bit of that, melt some butter in a pot, and then add some chocolate, and then I have for flavoring, I get those like keto syrups, like coffee syrup, so you can get salted caramel or mint or all that kind of stuff. And I add some of that.
I've got
Yeah,
some of those. I've got like the Walton House or Walton Farms or whatever. I got like a blueberry and strawberry syrup.
Yeah. So you use some of that mixed up with some chocolate in there. You let it melt in there, then you pour it into a mold. Or if you don't have that, just use some wax paper.
Yeah, I can actually eat like really dark chocolate. If it's like a 96% chocolate, I can eat it no problem. But what I do is I get the date chocolate. It's made with dates instead of sugar and milk. And it's much less impactful on your glycemic because it uses the whole date. It's not like just date sugar. But it tastes just like regular chocolate. I don't really taste the date. But and I just get like the dark chocolate with that one, and it's super super low impact. It doesn't really spike my blood sugar at all. And I can be lazy and not have to make it. Like I just bought a fucking jar of their chocolate spread, sort of like Nutella, but with chocolate and dates. I've been on top of this thing because it sort of gamified it for me when they gave me a number I had to reach. It's like, oh, I got to get this score. I think I can do that.
Gotta get the high score or the low score.
Low score. Low score, but not too low. Like you don't want to go below. I think once you start getting below 90, you start getting into kind of dangerous territory. And I'm sitting. You need to be below 130 and above 90. And I'm sitting at the like 1 to 120 range on a regular basis when I'm checking my blood sugar.
Noise.
Kicking ass and taking names. So with the actual videos you were talking about, the dogs actually choose who they're going to be adopted by?
Yeah, they'll have just like a bunch of people in a room, and then they'll like let the dogs in kind of one at a time for the most part. And yeah, whoever the dog goes up to and like sticks with for a certain amount of time, like probably just at least 20, 30 seconds, or if they jump up in their lap or, whatever, any other indication, that's basically who they end up pairing up with, which I thought was pretty fucking cool. That
It's
was
an
fucking
interesting
very,
idea.
yeah, it's a very, I mean, if you watch the video before you realize that most of them are AI, it's very touching. Like it's a very tender, touching moment. You know what I mean? Where the dog's like, "I choose you, human." Like it's fucking. You know what I'm saying? It's a really sweet and tender moment.
Yeah. One, it's definitely a memorable
But,
thing, That would be
yeah,
really good if
yeah.
you had kids or something to have your kid do that or whatever.
Mm.
Like if you were gonna give
I
your
guess it'd have to be
kid a
your
puppy
jizz.
or something, that would be fucking
Right, right.
a
Yeah.
memory they would not forget for quite a while.
Mm. That was kind of how my son had chosen the grandpuppy here. It was the chick that he was with. He had run up to her, like when he was going to visit one of the breeders or whatever. The little grandpuppy here
Oh
had
yeah.
run up to her. Yeah. She ended up being a fucking psycho bitch, but
So the dog may not be
he
the best
really,
judge of character, but got lucky when
yeah,
with
yeah,
who his choice was
yeah,
dating.
yeah. He might have been. I know who was evil. It's this bitch right here. So be careful. Yeah, and we misread the sign.
Yeah, the dog was like,
But
"Stay
take him
away
along
from her,
anyway.
stay away."
Yeah, no, that's actually the chick that ended up accusing him of raping her
Oh
later on,
Jesus.
like a couple of months. Yeah, like when
Yeah,
she,
I
because they
remember
both
that. You were
worked
actually pretty
together.
worried about that. And I don't blame you, man. I remember when I had
Yeah,
that hanging over my head. False
yeah. I
accusations of
wasn't.
rape.
I mean, Caleb was freaked. My son was freaked out about it for sure. But I told him, like, look, listening to everyone around you that are obviously going out of their way to say they think she's full of shit. Like, I get you're talking to the cops and that. I'm like, just relax. You're probably going to be fine. It looks like the cops don't believe the bitch either. But it's still something that,
That's
yeah,
always
until
really lucky because once in a while you get super fucking Captain
yeah,
fucking
Captain
brilliant
Sabo.
from the cops that just won't fucking listen to anybody else.
Yeah, they just want to take someone down. They want to fucking make the papers or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's all about like
yeah.
their career or something or the fucking DA's career. Yeah, I remember because with me it was one of the clients that we worked with, that accused me, and it was partially
Mm.
was honestly like indignity, like that it was even being like considered. Because I'm like, dude, I could pull better than that. Why on earth would I go there?
Yeah.
Like,
Why would I be fucking forcing this
the
nasty bitch
retarded
against the
chick who
wall?
pees her bed every night and smells like urine on a regular basis. Like, nah, dude, that ain't
Yeah.
for me.
Mhm.
I'm sure as shit I'm not gonna try to like force myself on something I don't want in the first place.
Yeah. He's fucking gross. Yeesh. Mm. So yeah, I wasn't too worried about it, but he certainly was. Which I understand. It's easy to be, even
Well,
if it's
he's
someone
the
you
one that
really
goes to
care
prison
about.
if it goes wrong.
Yeah.
Like you're not the one, so
Exactly.
it's a lot easier for.
Yeah. It's a lot easier for me, even though again, it's my son that I care about dearly. It's if I'm wrong, I'm not the one that really suffers. But from everything I was looking at, I'm like, man, you're almost certainly gonna be fine. It looks like nobody believes this bitch.
He got really lucky though. To be fair.
Yeah. And again, I guess it was one of the lessons growing up. Kid. I guess I forgot to mention that you should not really date or even hook up with bitches you work with.
Yeah, that was one of the things my
Because
dad
what
told me when
happened?
I was very young. I must have been like 18 or 19 years old, like my maybe my second job or something. And my dad literally pulled me aside and said, "Son, don't shit where you eat." And I'm like, "What?" And he's like,
Yeah.
"Do not date people you work with. I know it worked out for me and your mom, but like, that's not the norm."
Yeah. So yeah, for him again, he might not hooked up or whatever. And then that was about it. But then, like a couple months later, he goes into work with fucking hickeys from some other chick, and she freaks out and starts telling another coworker that my son raped her a month or two before.
Oh,
so again, it was like something that wasn't even recent. Like you're obviously just a jealous cunt.
You know the rape accusations that make me the fucking craziest, and this is so sad that it has to be said, but like the fucking like the ones where it's clearly a case of regret, like it's, you know, after the fact, months later.
Yeah.
Like,
right. Yeah, withdrawing
like,
your
oh
consent
yeah, he
way
did
after the
this,
fact.
you know, 20 years ago, and fucking, and I didn't try to stop him or anything, but no, it was still I didn't want it, so he should be going to prison now.
Yeah, I gave no indication that I didn't, you know,
like, what was the one that was going after that fucking Indian comedian guy? And like, the comedian guy's a piece of shit, but like,
yeah,
at one point she was sucking his dick or something, and she's like, I don't know why he thought it was okay to like grab my breast, and it's like, you put his penis in your mouth. Like, how is he supposed to know you're not into it when you're blowing it? Like,
it is kind of weird though, the way women apparently do not see that as a big deal. Sucking a cock is not a big deal. It's fucking crazy.
There's like fucking people that go onto like OnlyFans and shit, where like they don't ever do nudity, but they'll like masturbate with like a vibrator over the top of their clothes, or blow a guy and take a load all over their face or something. But they won't go nude. Like,
yeah, they have standards.
Like, you're just like, what are you,
incredibly
like, why are you worried about somebody
standards.
getting a picture of your vagina? Because like, there's a picture of you with sperm all over your fucking face. Like, I don't.
Right. Yeah, it's insane how they have arbitrary lines.
Yeah, very strange people
that they draw. Yeah, like, I'll do this disgusting thing, but I will not do this other disgusting thing.
I think the only thing that I am happy to see in the younger crowd is a very healthy like aversion to messing around with underage people. They're a little extreme on it. Like, if you're 19 and somebody's 17, holy shit, you're a pedo apparently.
Dude,
but like,
it is nice,
better that than being like, oh no, it's totally fine, you know, like no big deal.
Yeah.
Like, schools are trying to teach kids how to fuck adults through the fucking dating apps right now, but at least the kids are like, fuck that, you know.
Like, it was weird, but no, it wasn't fucking like prosecuted. When you'd have a guy that's like in fucking college dating like a freshman in high school. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
that used to be a little weird, but like nobody ever really was like, put him in jail.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's because they recognize that women in general want to date older men. Like, it's pretty rare for women to want to date younger men.
Yeah, it's true.
It doesn't really
somewhat understandable. Yeah, generally not. Yeah, it was like a power, not a power. I mean, an experience thing that kind of creates a power imbalance, I guess, for the most part.
Yeah.
Plus, women are fucking nuts. That doesn't help.
Yeah,
especially, you know what I mean? Especially younger. Like, it's not like they're fucking. I mean, they're always nuts, but they're definitely crazy.
You know, what was it? Me and my friends were at this party, and then we went because a friend of mine, and we left very shortly after we got there when we realized it was like a fucking high school party, and we're like in our 20s. I think I was like 29 or something, and the other guys were in like 23 or 24. And we're sitting there like, holy shit, everybody at this fucking party is like in high school. We gotta go. Because they're all getting fucking shit-faced drunk. This was clearly, and like the mom and dad were there and everything, which is really strange. And we're like, yeah, we gotta get out of here. Everybody's too fucking young. And some girl who was very, very clearly like 14, or at least, like, she looked really young if she wasn't, was standing near enough to have overheard us a little bit and was like, yeah, I know, everybody's so young here. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you can believe all those young folks. I mean,
We
I'm
were all
very
like,
mature.
you gotta be kidding me. They're like, this chick is out of her fucking mind.
Right.
Like, that's
one
not the
person told you
response you should
seemed
have
mature for
after
your age.
hearing that. Like, your response should be like, yeah, you should probably go. Creepy ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, not trying to fucking, instead trying to convince you that mature ones.
Yeah, that she's mature enough to
Like,
hang with us
all
or
these
something, maybe.
14-year-olds.
It kind of looked like she was
Yeah.
shooting her shot a little bit there.
Yeah, exactly. So it sounds like,
Oh, man.
they're literally like, well, one guy told me I was mature for my age once, so I'm gonna go for it, right?
Oh, God. Guys will fucking tell you anything to get laid, though. That is a fair point.
Yeah. That's true.
Back in the day, we would tell women to be a lot more selective about who they would sleep with. And like, guys will fuck anything, but you have to make them work for it.
Well, I think the
Nowadays,
being
not so
selective
much.
thing, we really need to like go back to teaching not just men but also women both, like to be like selective.
Be selective, yeah. Women are not generally seeing a lot of benefit of fucking hundreds of guys, in a short period of time.
Well, not even that, but just like
hundreds
we
of-
need to teach our kids in general to be able to tell the difference between like real emotional connection and somebody just lying because they want to put their naughty bits together with your naughty bits. You know what I mean? Like a lot of kids these days just don't seem to understand that, like, no, that person's bad.
What?
I don't know. He said something and then cut out.
Yeah, I didn't hear what he said, but I assume it was I'm leaving and maybe coming back or not.
Well, either way, have a good day, Samaj.
Indeed. Thanks for stopping by if you
Absolutely
don't end up making it back.
But yeah, that's definitely a thing they need to fucking work on. Oh, God, do you see the fucking black lady interviewing the other black lady and, like, talking about, like, some of the, what do you call it, the inconsistencies with abortion stuff?
No,
And,
I missed that one.
She starts talking about it, so the other lady just starts trying to fucking swing on her.
Oh, Jesus, dude.
Because, well, the lady has nothing to say. Like, none of her... Every point she makes, the other one's just like, yeah, but da-da-da-da-da, pointing out, like, how it's false, right? And,
right.
And so
the other one's like, sorry, I write the opinion not through logic, but through emotions. So I'm going to try to beat you up instead of argue back. Awesome.
Exactly. It was very entertaining. But that was like just such a good moment to show like how liberalism works. Because like I've noticed like you can't. There's very few liberals who can have like civil conversations and not get mad when you point out things that they're wrong about, even if it's just like factual.
No matter
stuff.
How, no matter how express your opinion or your facts or whatever the fuck, they're gonna freak the fuck out if you dare challenge their world.
Well, especially if you're talking about like stuff that's like more currently offensive for whatever reason. Like you talk about, what is it? Like 80% of, or 70, I think it's 70 to 80%. I can't remember the exact numbers offhand, but like the number of people that if they're trans, like puberty resolves them thinking they're trans.
Right.
Like that goes away. And like that's the real reason why they push for hormone shit to stop them from potentially resolving their own issue without being spending a lot of money on a bunch of other shit, like hormones and gene therapy or whatever, like nonsense they're trying to push. Yeah,
they do not care about how many those kids are going to end up killing themselves.
Yeah,
And,
that's the thing that's really
doing that
sad.
kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
is the
Yeah,
suicide
it's
rates and stuff
fucking,
are off the fucking chart.
it's what makes it evil, dude.
And all you have
In
to do
my
is allow these
opinion.
kids to go through puberty, and they might not
Yeah,
be in
like,
that
yeah, again,
situation.
for the ones that are genuinely trans, it sucks.
Well, and that's why I
I
have
feel really
absolutely
bad for them.
zero objection to like some high school kid dressing as the opposite gender or something like that. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Do what
Yeah, I
you
don't
want.
mind you
If they
living
want
that
to
way,
dress
dude.
and act like the opposite gender, then do whatever the fuck they want. Like that's not a problem. Express it in every other way. And hey, if you want to plan all these things for when you do turn 18 or close to that time, sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, like absolutely.
Yeah, you can prepare for it, but just again, taking the hormone blockers, the puberty blockers, the fucking all that shit is going to fuck you up. And it's a thing where, again, the vast majority of people, kids, are going to end up just being gay lesbians,
it's
or
also a thing
otherwise
where
not being.
it shouldn't be a decision made by somebody who's under the age of 18.
Yeah.
And it should not be a
Honestly,
decision that's made at like 12 or 13 years old. That's not somebody, that person has no idea what they're doing.
Yeah, you could fairly reasonably push that all the way out to 25 marker where they say your rational brain is fully developed, but at least 18.
Yeah.
It
18
seems
is
like a reasonable thing.
if we're going to consider 18 to be like the
Yeah,
age
they're
when they can
adults.
go
Yeah,
die
I
in the
gotcha.
military, then we have to give them the option to do whatever they want at 18.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's also should be like the federal drinking age, and there should be no like state drinking age nonsense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if they're going to send them to die in the fucking wars, you should be letting them buy a fucking whiskey and Coke in the fucking bar. You know what I mean? Like, that's seems like a pretty reasonable, expectation.
But yeah, I think they should have to go through the counseling.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I can understand something like that.
I mean?
There should be some counseling meeting and stuff like that, some therapists and stuff.
But you can also knock that out, when they're 16 or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, at least I'd say at least a minimum for something that serious. I'd say at least 6 months of counseling.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think there's a lot of places where there's some pretty reasonable stuff that people can say and do that would keep people a lot safer in general.
Yeah, and again, that's a disgusting thing. Is the reason it's being pushed is because it makes so much fucking money for them.
Yeah, if it was like something that was being done for like people's own like safety or something, that might be different, but it's just being done so somebody can make a bigger profit off of selling hormones to mentally ill or confused people.
Or
and a lot of the people that they are sort of pushing this on are like autistic people too. So it's like they're already like confused about stuff enough because they have hard enough time like just dealing with basic sort of like emotional reads and like connecting with other people on social bases. And now here's this fucking thing you're telling them they're the opposite gender and they don't know. Maybe you're right. Everything's so fucking weird and confusing. Oof. There was some funny on there. Oh, did you see the fucking candy skit that was super racist? Where it was Snickers.
I missed that one too. I missed a lot of shit.
It was white chocolate bars that were making Snickers bars pick cotton candy for them. Like people were doing little like moving around and being like doing little voices for them, and they were like using licorice whips to hit the Snickers bars and stuff. It was pretty funny. Oh,
That
the
is
fucking
gloriously
water
awful.
slide one. It's like you see a water slide with a balloon in front of it. That one. That was the creepiest fucking shit that I think I've seen in a while. This guy decides to go down the tube because these people are all like, I think these people are staying in the fucking tube. So he throws down a water balloon and he goes down after it. And there's a couple of fucking Indian guys just hanging out in the fucking bottom of the water slide, hanging out in the middle of it, waiting for presumably young women to go down so they can molest them.
Wow. That's fucking
And he starts
disgusting.
kicking them down the slide.
Mm-hmm.
And
Nice.
he was a whole lot nicer than I'd have been, because there'd have been a couple of fucking corpses rolling down the fucking slide if it were
Right. Yeah, I'd be drowning them on the.
Beat the holy living shit out of them.
Like, I got water here. I'm gonna drown you, motherfuckers.
I'd be like, you can go down that slide first, and get away from me if you're real lucky. But you might want to go quick, because if you don't, we're gonna have a real problem here. You know, like, god damn, dude. That was just gross. But what was it you heard? There was a chick that fucking sang some Iraqi fucking song or whatever without a hijab, so now they're gonna flog her publicly for it. It was, yeah, she was showing her patriotism just to get fucking whipped. Crazy.
Yeah, that's gross, man. Holy
and then
shit.
the fake fucking trial that what is it, the what's the name of her? Ezra McCandless? Ezra McCandless.
Man.
That was pretty gross.
So insincere, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Just did not give a fuck.
Nope.
Never said, I'm sorry for killing him. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm not sorry that I killed your son or whatever. Yeah. I'm sorry for your loss. I am so genuinely sorry for your loss. But I'm not going to say I'm sorry for killing you. So, dude, it's so fucking phony, dude.
Yeah,
it's
so
like, I don't know. I think she thinks she's very. I think she was under the impression that she's a lot more convincing than she actually is, because people were just like didn't bother to point out her bullshit.
Yeah, hopefully she'll be a lot more sorry in prison. Sorry that she's in prison.
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn, that was just dark shit.
Yeah, yeah. Like, wow, that's a level of fucking self-absorption that's just disturbing.
Oh, and then I saw the little nice thing. I saw this comedian was doing crowd work, and this guy had paid for the whole bill to bring his friend to the fucking show. Like, the girl had friend zoned him. And one other girl in the audience was like, yeah, he's pretty good looking or whatever, like agreed that he was pretty good looking. And this guy was like, just go over to her fucking table, dude. She's your friend. She'll understand. And so he did, and she was his friend was not happy.
Oh,
she was not happy looking. Because I'll tell you right now, dude, I've had female friends before, and I don't bother me the slightest if they went off and fucking decided to go hang out with some guy they thought was cute.
Yeah.
If they're my friend, I want them to, want them to find somebody they're interested in and be happy. No more than I would be upset that another dude I was chilling with is going to go, like, hang out with some chick that he just met and, like, maybe, score or whatever. Like, I'm not going to be, like, putting my foot down or being cranky about that. Nah. Like, we went to go hang out, but like that's part of hanging out. You can meet other people, too. You know? So sometimes you're going to, like, hit it off. Something happen.
Yeah, the fact that you're mad, you're like, oh, so you wanted to, you kind of like them, and you think maybe in the future, after you've been run through by like 1,000 other guys, you'd like to keep them on the bench until you're done with your wild fucking whore phase.
Yeah.
Well, that's generally what it is, right?
Yep.
Hey, you're a nice guy. I'd like to marry someone like you want. I don't want to date you, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And then fucking, the Callaway golf thing. Speaking of whores, the Callaway golf thing. I may have been very rude in my comment to that lady, but I think it was deserved. No, Callaway Golf did a fucking commercial recently where some girl is going to grab a golf club. This guy runs over and tackles her, and he's like, "Stay away from my fucking driver." Takes the club and walks off with it. And everybody's like, Callaway supports domestic violence. Like,
Jesus fucking Christ.
So I left a really, some lady was talking about that, and I'm like, oh, you have trauma, I'm so sorry. You know, like, you're not, the world's not responsible for dealing with these fuckers' trauma. I'm so tired of hearing that shit. Like, oh, I was traumatized, you triggered me. Yeah. Well, then don't fucking go outside or don't fucking watch TV. You know, if you can't handle that, that's how that works. Like, nobody's responsible for candy coating the world for you. Yeah, like, I'm sorry, it sucks, you know, whatever. But I think I ended up with I can kind of see with that attitude why your husband maybe did what he did.
God damn.
One of the pictures had like whore written above it, and I'm like, oh, she cheated on his ass, didn't she? Like, I'm not saying what he did was right. I'm just saying I can see why he might have been really upset.
That's pretty vicious. Yeah, plus it's almost, dude, so much fucking performative, fake fucking outrage nowadays, dude.
Oh,
like, you don't even give a shit. These people don't actually give a shit. They just want the fucking points for pretending to be outraged by some bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Know?
Oh, yeah,
so
absolutely.
It's one thing if you're genuinely mad, like you're really this mad about something, especially if it's something that's worth being mad about. But, dude, that's not what happens now. You know what I mean? No. It's so rare that that's the case. It's almost always somebody exaggerating, you know, pretending they're completely fucking outraged by something that they're just not.
Oh, man. Oh, what was it? I saw some footage from the Polish border where some people that were like trying to get in there were like making fun and mocking the soldiers, like, oh, yeah, we'll just fucking wait, blah, blah, blah. And then one of them just shoots them. And I was just like, didn't kill him, but he did shoot him. Just like, I would 100,000 million% support our troops doing that. 1 billion. I'm also 100% in favor of sinking any boats full of migrants that are coming towards anybody's coast, ours included, 100%. And sink the fucking boat.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, and then fucking LA studios are starting to talk about leaving the state. I mean, in a supreme level of irony. Yeah, and they're trying to fucking find ways to try to prevent them from being able to leave, which is creepy.
Yeah. Fucking, disturbing, man.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you watched a cartel went broke trying to kill him video, but that shit was hilarious.
No,
the Germans had a cartel in making and selling, I believe, bromine in like, I don't know, somewhere in the 1900s or something, because it was used apparently for some sort of medical equipment or stuff or something like that. And no one else could figure out how to make it in any sort of like purity or usable quality except for like one dude in Ohio or some shit. Right? So he started making it and selling it for, you know, a third the price they're selling it for. And so he's making money. They're like not happy. They want to get rid of him. So they decide to flood the market with normally it's like, you know, $3 a bottle in here. They're selling it for 11 cents a bottle or something, right? Like they're selling it super cheap. So he sits there and he's like, well, shit, nobody's going to buy my stuff and I'm going to run out of business. So what he did was he sent some people in and had them buy as much as they could possibly get, shipped it back to Germany, and sold it for a third of their price over there through various different like other companies. So it didn't lead back to him. So they couldn't figure out who was doing it.
Right.
So he was making a fat profit off of their stuff until they went out of business.
So they flipped the fucking, reversed them, dude.
That's the guy
He
who
fucking
started
didn't
Dow
overwork him.
Chemicals, I think it was. That's how Dow Chemicals started. That was the guy.
Oh, nice. That's fucking crazy.
Fucking ruthless. That was glorious.
Mm.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
that's completely warranted too. Fuck yeah.
Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah. Like they couldn't compete, so they just decided to try to like cheat him out of business. Like that's
Yeah.
fucking sad.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
They're
Just
like, we
stop
can operate
selling
at
it
a
at an
loss.
inflated price. They could have sold it at the same price. They could have sold it much lower and still been making money hand over fist.
Mm-hmm. But they're like, no, we don't want to compete with anyone. Fuck them.
Yeah. Oh, the fucking water fountain thing was hilarious. So fucking
Yeah, that's that one too.
imbecile decided to try to justify the $375,000 water fountain replacement charge in New York. And he's like, oh, they got to put this sewage backflow thing in so sewage water doesn't flow back into the out of the water fountain or something. And they got to run all these pipes and stuff, and they got to hand dig all the stuff to keep out of the roots of these trees and blah 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 blah. And then you go to the comments, and there's a bunch of people who actually know what they're talking about. And then, like, number one, that's not how that fucking works. That's not how a sewage backflow thing works. It's to keep anything from going through the fountain back into the main water supply. You fucking moron. And then they followed it up with, and there's all sorts of equipment out there that could find the original pipeline and just follow it without any problem, without digging any sort of like, because he was like, they'd have to dig up the whole old pipe to find it. And they're like, no, you can find the pipe without digging at all. It's really not that hard. It's cheap. It's like equipment that would be cheap for the amount of money they would need, like compared to what they're spending.
Yeah.
And then he's talking about like hand digging to lay the pipe. And they're like, no, there's plenty of modern equipment that lays the pipe through there that would absolutely be fine and would not damage, any of the roots tree systems in any real, meaningful way. It's not that expensive.
Yeah. And it turns out they've gotten doing all that by now. Nowadays, yeah.
And then I did the math, and I'm like, you realize $30 an hour is the high end of what a normal construction laborer, just a basic laborer construction guy, would get paid per hour. And you could hire somebody for 12,000 hours with $375,000. And I'm pretty sure for 1.5 years of straight labor with no breaks and no vacation and no time off and no sick days, that guy could probably put a new water fountain in.
Yeah, no, it's obviously ridiculous. The prices that
it's bribing the fucking bureaucrats, dude. It's bribing the bureaucrats, get their fucking palms greased. And it's not only the amount of money they have to pay in like the like getting the permits, but it's also the amount of money they have to pay getting the bureaucrats to give them the permits in the first place. Like they got to go out and take these guys to like fancy dinners and fucking wine and dine them, and buy them nice shit before they can get their fucking permits to do the stuff. Even for a city project at a park that's public, where it's the government paying for everything anyway, these fuckers got to get their palms greased to get part of it done. So dumb.
Yeah. There's so much corruption that goes into that shit.
And it's really bad.
God damn, do you know how fucking cheap everything would be? And because again, it's not like it's even like double, triple, or even 10 times what it's worth. Like a lot of these things, you're spending hundreds to thousands.
For $375,000, you could probably build like 3 or 4 really decent homes, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's just.
Yeah, because you're marking it up again like hundreds of times what the actual price should be, if not thousands.
Yeah, like, that's why things cost so much in California, man. It's a big part of it is because if you want to get something built or even remodeled, half the time you got to cover all this nonsense environmental stuff that like has no impact. Like why does it matter if your sewage lines reach the you know, where your sewer lines are going to go if you're not dumping any toxic chemicals down your fucking drains. Like, if you're selling like fucking shirts or something and you're not dumping chemicals, it's not like you're working in a car shop or anything like that. Then, you know, why do you gotta worry about the environmental impact of the creek 20 miles away or something? It's just so ridiculous, some of it. Like, some of the rules are there, I'm sure, for very good reason, and they're very, you know, like, don't put poison in the public rivers and public lakes and stuff. You know,
right. But a lot of
that
it's just to
makes
make it cost
sense.
prohibitive for anybody who's not
Yeah. Oh, for anybody who's not already wealthy.
already entrenched in the. Yeah.
Well, it's like they don't allow tiny houses because, you know, the all the lobbying from the people that sell the construction materials and stuff. Because if they allowed tiny houses to be built anywhere, most people would want one. I mean,
exactly.
if you were 20 years old and just starting out, and you have the opportunity to buy a small house that you could just live in for like $20,000 to $30,000 and take out a loan for that, I mean, there's no question. And then when you're done, you can turn around and sell it for probably 20 to 30,000 as long as you maintain it.
Yeah.
And it's cheaper to maintain because it's so small. Like,
Indeed. Hell, I'd be tempted to just find some cheap ass land in the fucking nowhere and put up one of those houses. I guess far away from where it's still obviously.
The problem is you never know with places like where you go. Sometimes you have good neighbors, sometimes you have shit neighbors that'll narc you out and call the fucking building people or whatever, the permit people on you. And also there's permit people that just drive around looking for infractions, even out in the boonies.
Right.
You know, we had they tried to get us on our deck out front. We had the step to get onto the deck from the front was just a fucking big rock. And they were like, no, it has to be connected to the deck. It has to be like a wooden step from the deck down. And he said, don't worry, I'm sure you guys will fix that when I'm done. I'm going to go ahead and sign off on this, knowing that you'll get that resolved later. And it's still the rock. You know, we didn't ever fix it.
What the fuck, man?
But he was like,
crazy.
I think my dad knew somebody, because my dad knew a lot of people from his golf and stuff. Like, that's how I got my job at Safeway. He golfed with the district manager for Safeway. And so, you know, I think he knew somebody that was friends with the guy that was writing us up all the permits and signing off on it, something like that. Or he made friends with the guy when he got there. He was very good at doing that stuff.
Noise.
Sorry.
But if he didn't, gotten so he's like, I know you'll get that done. I'm not even gonna bother to come back by and check.
Yeah, no, he never came back. But you know, it's like, it's crazy. If you look around, like I would think, like, if I were just gonna try, because we're getting older, we're not that young anymore anyway. I would literally just get an RV hookup built on the land, where it hooks into like the sewer line into like some sort of like whatever kind of dump you have like they require there. It'd probably be a lot cheaper, and then just go park an RV there and live out of the RV. It'd be like similar cost wise. But they're really against like these tiny houses for some reason. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. There's only like a couple places where they're allowed. And what you can do is you can get a tiny house built on a trailer. And you can have it go up and hook up and set it up on your RV plot, your RV thing, and have it have RV hookups and register it as an RV. Because it has the correct hookups, you can usually do that legally. It's an RV trailer RV. And then you could go out and live on it on your land that way pretty easily without too much, real trouble. Probably in most
Right,
places. There's some places where they don't
just a
want you to
little
live on your own
modification.
land in an RV. You can only live on your land in a house, which is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, that seems very arbitrary.
It is,
Yeah.
well, because it is. Yeah, like, it seems very
Right.
arbitrary. Yeah,
It
because it's
seems that
fucking
way.
ridiculous.
Yeah, the reason it seems that way is because it fucking is.
But
Right.
yeah, it just
Uh,
gets really fucking stupid, you know, the longer it goes. Oh yeah, did I tell you before we run out of here? I'm fucking off work till the 11th now with my fucking knee.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's still not
You got like 2 weeks
fucking.
off, huh?
Well, I've
Another
been
couple
off
weeks.
for a week.
Right.
I'm
You got
gonna be
another
off
couple weeks
next week. That'll be 2 weeks, and the 11th is like a third week.
Yeah. Good shit, man.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I'm not complaining, but also at the same time, I'd rather be able to kind of walk around and do shit too.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. I hear you. Yeah, you're like, fuck, I wish I was faking at least a little bit so I could
yeah,
enjoy
it's
this
real
more.
tough getting around. Like just to the bathroom is like real fucking painful. And also, like,
Gotcha.
you know, I like get my sparkling waters and stuff, and I have to like fucking every so often have somebody come in and take my cans out for me or something because I can't really do stairs real good, you know.
Right. That's rough, man.
But
Eesh.
it's still, you know, it is pretty nice not having to work.
Right. Yeah. Holy fuck! I just noticed it's 6 o'clock here. It's after
Oh
6,
yeah,
and it's 110 degrees still.
Jesus
This fucking
Christ!
sucks, dude. Yeah,
You
we're
guys
getting
have
like
AC? I'm
Indian
hoping you have
summer thing
AC.
going on. Oh yeah. It sucks because it's got to be off between. We turn it off between 4 and 7. So I got another hour or almost hour before it comes back on, but it's not too
Why do
bad
you
right
guys turn it off between 4 and 7?
now. The hours are the peak hours. It's a lot cheaper if you
Oh, the
don't.
hours when they steal your fucking money.
Yeah, the peak hours
PG&E,
are 4 to 7. Dude, it used to be 12 to 8.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it's down to 4 to 7. It shouldn't exist at all, but I'm glad that made it
Yeah,
under it's
there
only a
should be
few
no
hours.
legal peak hours when you really don't have an option.
Yeah.
Like they'll kick you out of your own house if you don't have electricity. And who else are you going to buy it from?
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
And they're done.
And then again,
they're done. So like we have solar panels on our roof. They're done partially to keep us from making any money off of that. Like my mom doesn't save any money with solar panels because of peak hours. They still charge almost the same amount every month, even though we use very little electricity.
Yeah, it's a pretty big scam, dude. It's fucked up, man. Yeah, but at least they've done that. Said because it used to be had to cut.
Yeah,
Dude, those summers were fucking miserable.
Oh
Fuck,
man,
man. But
we
yeah, now
before
it's
we
only
had
4 o'clock.
AC, we would just live in the heat. Like you just like
Yeah,
open your windows early in the morning or at night and get as much of the cool air in as you can, and then close everything during the day and keep it closed.
Yeah.
And then just try not to be too active
year,
so you're not warming up the air around you too much, you know.
Yeah, the problem here though is there's no such time as any cool air. It's always we'll go fucking several weeks without it never dropping 100 even overnight.
Oh yeah, you guys have it much worse. I once in a while, once every 3 or 4 summers, we'll get like a week like that where it's like 7 days in a row where it just stays at like no less than 90 degrees, even at night. And considering we're like an hour off the coast, that's pretty extreme, you know, but yeah.
Yeah, with the humidity, it's going to make it fucking unbearable, I'm sure.
Oh, God, yeah. I know that I had a panic attack one night because it was 100% humidity out. And I started freaking out like I couldn't breathe because it was pretty fucking obnoxious.
I
didn't go to the hospital for
when
that
I was
one.
in Florida. When I was in Florida for rehab, dude, because the first time I went to rehab was in Jackson. I was there for 6 weeks, dude. And yeah, it feels like you're fucking drowning.
Yeah.
And you're walking through the fucking, because they're like, what do you mean? It's only like 95 from Arizona? And I'm like, yeah, but fucking humidity is brutal, dude. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it feels like you're
different.
drinking your air.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's such a dude. Yeah, the humidity thing makes such a difference. I would rather deal with 105 degrees here than 90 degrees with 99% humidity. It's much easier to
Absolutely.
deal with 105
Absolutely.
with like
Every
10%
fucking day of the
humidity
week.
or 18%. Yeah, it makes a
Every day of the week.
gigantic fucking difference. I'm trying to talk my son into fucking going camping, taking me with him.
Going out in the
To
mountains.
get the fuck out of the heat. Yeah, yeah. Well, apparently his fucking woman gone camping. Never seen like wild animals out. So I don't know what the fuck the deal is there. Because again, it's not like this is a huge town we live in. It's not like she's in the big city. But apparently her mom and her parents just never like
Some people just aren't
took her
campers.
camping.
Some people
Yeah,
just
I
aren't
know,
into
but
camping.
dude. Yeah, I was. The
I
camping thing is
agree. It's
one
really
thing,
weird. I totally agree because camping is a lot of fun. But you know, like,
yeah, or not even driving though to like, you know what I mean? Go off some dirt roads somewhere where there's, deer and elk, that kind
oh
of
yeah,
thing.
that
Like
is
it's
kind of
not that far
strange.
away here. Like you only
Yeah,
have to drive
sometimes
like
the
an hour
best
and
you
a
can
half
do
or
is
so.
like in the heat for here when it gets really really bad heat wise. It's like go drive along the
Drive
coast
up
and
into the
out or
mountains.
out in like the fucking mountains or something. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I know. Well, yeah, the mountains we went through after we left your place. Yeah, those are some very shady roads you drive on there, dude. Holy
Yeah.
fuck,
Oh yeah.
so thick, dude.
You go
Yeah,
driving out in the hills, the foothills, and like towards the coast. It cools down pretty quick when you're getting out there. Most of the
yeah,
time.
indeed.
Yeah, it might be
Yeah.
110 in Santa Rosa, or I should say my city or whatever. But like, it could be like 100, 110 here, and then like 45 minutes towards the coast, and you're like in cool air. You know, like
Mm,
turning off that AC,
yeah.
cracking those windows. You know.
Yeah, yeah. That's a nice thing about Arizona. Like from here, it takes a bit to get up north. But like if somebody lived like on the North Phoenix, it's like an hour and a half drive to get up to Flagstaff, which is at about over 7,000 feet in elevation, 30 degrees like cooler,
Oh man, that would be
which is
nice.
really nice. Yeah, or I could. There are actually places I could drive south. Like there's areas right on the border that are up around 5,000, 6,000 feet. Like Nogales is right on the border, and I remember going with like a Spanish class in college, and when we were there, it was fucking snowing on the U.S. Mexico border.
Oh yeah.
Fucking snowing, dude. I'm like, this is fucking nuts. So yeah, it's nice to have an area where you don't have to drive that far, or even Payson, where we normally go to what do you call it? To go camping, like just a
Yeah.
little area outside there. That's only like from the East Valley of Phoenix or whatever. It's only about 45 minutes from there, from where we live, which is south of the Phoenix metro area. There, it's about an hour and a half, and it climbs up, and that's about a 20 to 25 degree difference. Going all the way to Flagstaff from where I live is probably about 3 hours, at least 2.5 to 3 hours. But yeah, just getting to
Damn.
Payson, which is not quite as cool, is only about an hour and a half. So it's really nice to have these areas fairly close by. Let me see if I can pull up the video of the campground. I always love having one thing I like about the campgrounds here is the creek or whatever that the campground might be near always has that road or that bridge where the creek flows over the top of it. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh no. Okay. Where the
Yeah. Oh, you've never
creek
seen
flows
that?
over the bridge.
Yeah, it's yeah. They've done it quite a few, at least a few spots that I've seen here. Let me see if I can find the one. The Christopher Creek is the main one that we go to that has that. Yeah, here we go. Here, I'll post it so you can see it. But yeah, it's fucking cool, dude. Like, oh, damn it. Hurry the fuck up and post this because I'll end up fucking forgetting. I know I will. Yeah, this one's nice because it has the It has at least part of the bridge right in the thumbnail. So hopefully you'll see what I'm talking about. Any second now. All right, I'm posting. See if that goes through. All right. Yeah, so you can kind of see it there. You see it?
Let me see here.
You can actually see it. Yeah, you can actually see it in the video if you actually watch it. But yeah, you can see where it kind of flows over.
Oh,
And
I can see. Yeah. It's like a bridge, but it's designed instead of to like, so it doesn't get like washed away in a flood. Like the water.
Yeah, and also and it can flow. It's a good chunk of it is so like it less flowing. It doesn't even go over the bridge. But yeah, when it picks up and there's a lot more volume of water going through.
That's
really
it
just
cool.
flows over the top of it. Yeah, under and over, I guess. So yeah, if you watch the video, it actually shows the whole. It takes a tour through the entire loop. There's 2 loops that have the campsites and shit. Yeah, right at the beginning, actually, it shows them going over the bridge, which is pretty cool. Shows both sides of it. Yeah, the nice thing too is like just downriver from that spot, like literally a few hundred yards, there's a large pool area. Like, again, a natural pool. Like there's just a much deeper area that's like just down from there that you can fucking swim in, dude. It's fucking awesome, dude.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
It's a really great site. Yeah, and again, that's
any campsite that's close enough to a place where you can actually go swimming is really nice.
Yeah.
It's like it's one of the reasons I like to camp out towards the coast. If I can find a place, there's a couple of campsites where like it's you gotta get in your car and drive to the beach or whatever. Like you want to find the campsites where you can like go walk down the trail and just go to the beach.
Yeah.
Because then you can just go be in the water like right away. I mean, it's cold fucking water, but in the summer it's really nice.
Yeah, you're gonna go goddamn hot anyway. But yeah, that's a cool little video that the guy shot for, because all the time they'll do these big ass flyovers and all this other shit. And I'm like, dude, I want one that's showing you driving through, showing all the campsites, showing the fucking what do you call it? Showing the little bridge, the cool ass fucking bridge overflow thing. So this guy did it right. This guy got the assignment. Thanks a lot, Mr. 5 Wheels 521. Much appreciated. Yeah, fuck, did somebody just come on? Was that Samaj or?
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh wow, we were just winding up.
Yeah, I had the dogs out.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Yeah, I was just sharing the campsite that we usually go to. That's again only about 45 minutes from the edge of the Phoenix metro area, but it's about 20 to 25 degrees cooler. It's up in the pine forest areas. It's got one of those bridges that goes over the creek, where the creek actually kind of flows over the top of the bridge. You see it in the thumbnail, and then the first 10 seconds of the video. It's a cool little spot. One of my favorite camp spots for sure. Yeah. The only thing that sucks is apparently now they restrict you bringing in your own wood, which is not something they used to do.
Yeah, it's to prevent other insects from coming in, like wood beetles and stuff. Yeah, we do the same thing. Same thing up here. Yeah, it's.
But we would normally get it from the next road and cut over, and there'd be a shitload of fucking wood that you could just pick up. You know what I mean? Like it's just fallen wood all over the fucking place. So that's why I was like, why the fuck are they restricting that? It seems weird.
Oh man, we're not allowed to even go pick up wood here.
Oh really?
Nah, they don't want you picking wood up off the ground to burn. That's taking away money from somebody's pocket.
Oh, fuck, man.
It's bad for the environment. You gotta like just buy the wood at the campground is really the only thing you can use. You can get away if you buy like a supermarket, like you go to like a stores sell camp firewood occasionally. You can get away with that stuff most of the time. That's usually all right. But there's some places here where like you really can only burn like the wood they sell you. It's fucking ridiculous,
that
and it's like
sucks.
$40
Yeah,
for
it wasn't that way.
enough firewood for maybe a fire. One fire.
Yeah, it might get an
done.
hour and a half. I'll be right
And
back.
obviously it's
Goodbye.
because families that take their kids out, they're not going to just not have a fire. They're going to throw that $40 down every night.
Yeah, I know up around like the Sedona Canyon area, there's not a lot of spots where you can just pick up the wood like that, so you kind of have to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, in that area, very different.
So fun. All
So
right, well,
much of it
we're
just
getting
laying
around
around everywhere.
6:20, so it's probably time to run
Yeah.
out of
All
here.
right. Yeah.
Time for
Thanks
me to go
coming
take a
back
piss.
tonight. Yeah.
Thanks for coming
Time
back.
for us to go. So yeah, for everyone out there not listening, bye bye.
Take care. Rabble, 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 rabble.